Okay, hello. Welcome back to some more Red Dead. What the hell? Security. How do I keep getting security bots following me? God, that is weird. I don't like that. That's kind of scary. I don't like that at all. Anyway, here we are, Red Dead. Gonna be diving into that in just a second, but I think I just got a message that I must answer. Let me see. Give me just 1 second. But we're going to be jumping into Red Dead. I think we just have the Grays missions to go into. We haven't been doing too many of those, so we'll be jumping into that. What? Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting messages from different directions and I was very confused there for a second. Is that you in the chat, Mayuna? I see somebody joined. I just see you, it's on my Twitter thing. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm still so bad. I've been trying to learn how to use my new iPhone. Uh, all freaking week, and I still feel like a goddamn novice. Okay. That should do it. That should do it. I see him being berated in my other chat for mistakes that were outside of my control, but whatever. This is actually... Hold on a second there, boy. This is a pretty fucking nice photo. I know. You've been staring at this for so long already. And here I am. But look at that fucking majestic-ass pose. Oh, man. I love it. Yeah, work it, Arthur. Work it, Arthur Morgan. Probably like right there. Yeah? Yeah? Maybe? Possibly? Then my horse isn't here. I like it, though. I'll take it. Save photo. I don't know if it shows the HUD. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, that's not the button. That's not the button. I'm still in Assassin's Creed mode. What do we got going on? We got Abigail. Nothing with the bracelets. Let's go talk to... This guy's gonna go away, though, by the time I get there, I bet. Lagras. Lagras. That guy's gonna be gone by the time we get there, which kind of sucks, but... We'll be on our way. Let's go talk to him. I want to see what his questline is all about. So far, he's made me kill a pack of wolves. I think a bear? Was there a bear? I know he made me scare off it. Is that a dead guy? Oh no, it's a hunter. Hello, sir. Excuse me, you're a slow boy. And I gotta move. I gotta go. I got places to be. Okay, we'll let... What's her name? Shiloh take us. Shit. What is it, bro?
Please, friend. You gotta help me out here.
Oh, I've already done one of these.
Come on, please. I'm about done here. If I don't get these shackles off soon, I'm a goner. Please.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Oh, well, I've waited to hear that noise for so long.
Yeah, I bet.
I wish I could give you some money, or... Well, you know, I might have something of interest.
I never went to the other house.
A fellow on the chain line jawed on about this little homestead owned by some lonely drunk. Yeah, he keeps a lot of money stacked away. Dead south of Rhodes, on the river.
You sure I'm the right person for this sort of information?
I ain't saying nothing.
Roads.
Do with it what you will.
Well, okay. We might actually do that because I don't think I did the last one. I couldn't figure out where it was. Dead south of Rhodes. Well, Rhodes is this big ass town. How am I supposed to know? Right by the river? So is it past the Braithwaite Manor? I wish it would mark it on the map. Hello, Mayuna. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Why did it take so long to get home? I thought you were going to get out early. I thought I was going to get out early too, but my boss found some rather annoying busy work for me to do. It wasn't annoying. It was fine, I guess. But it was busy work, and it did keep me busy. Okay, put your gun away. You don't need that. We don't need that where we're going. Look at that bro walking his pet cow. Jesus, Shiloh, your mane is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, I didn't know she was gonna jump over that. Oh boy. It feels like it's been a decently long day. I heard some interesting stuff today, though. Man, there's a bunch of things I wanted to talk about, and they're all escaping me. But I'm gonna line up a few while we're going. Mostly because there were so many people coming through the line that legit couldn't do any pre-closing tasks. So we had to do all the closing tasks at close, and that takes 2 hours. What the hell? Damn. Starbucks must be doing pretty good then right now. I guess because everything just opened up. I heard that Starbucks stores are supposed to open up this month too. Like the ones that did close for the virus. I think I saw an article on that. Which interestingly enough, I saw that because today I actually opened up a Robinhood app account at work because I had some time in the morning. Because that's the app that all my coworkers use for stock trading. They've been talking about it fucking all for the past 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm like, fuck man, maybe I should take a look at this. So I now am a proud owner of 2 stocks in Spirit Airlines. And that's about it. Because it seemed pretty... Oh my god, that was a good picture. I missed it. Yes. Why Spirit? Because Spirit, historically for the past 5 years, has been trading at like $70 to $80 per stock. And because of the virus, they've tanked down to $14. So I was able to get 2 stocks for $14. I only put in like 50 bucks onto the app to like buy stuff with, and my coworkers have been talking about that one for a while. So I look at it, I'm like, it kind of seems like it could be a good deal. You get it for $14 now, and then whenever travel starts up, it'll pick up. Delta's one of the first I looked at, and Delta's not a bad one either too. But Delta is just so fucking big that even though they've tanked, and they have tanked a little bit, I think they're still around like 25 or 30, which isn't bad. It's still a pretty good one. But I don't know. I've just heard a lot of my coworkers saying a lot about Spirit. I'm like, I guess I could pick up a few of Spirit. And I'm thinking every paycheck or so I'm gonna just toss in 50 bucks and buy some more. I still have $20 in there. It's not enough to buy anything from Delta. But I am curious. Because it looks like some of them are starting to like climb back up. Makes a lot of sense. Oh shit. What's up with this guy? I'm talking about the stock market, man!
You gotta. You gotta.
Oh, need to go to a doctor. Okay, so I gotta take you. Saint Denis? I haven't even gone to Saint Denis yet. Alright, bro.
Please do something.
I'm going. This guy always made me feel really bad. Like, I couldn't just leave him.
Stay alive.
He sounds like he's in such pain. What happened to you?
Okay.
Guess you got attacked by an animal? Okay, let's go. Hey, Artsy, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. But yeah, so I'm trading on Robinhood now. I'm just gonna see. I've been trying to figure out what to buy. I've looked at so many different things, and man, a lot of them have gone down. But even down, they're still like 30 to 50 to 70 bucks. And they're things that, like, if you look at it, because it gives you like a timeline of, you can look back up to 5 years into the stock's history to see how it's like shifted. Okay, hold on. I thought I turned off my AC. Didn't even realize that was still on. Shut up already! There. Fucking finally. It lets you look back up to like 5 years into the history of stuff, and a lot of that stuff, like even at $50 and $70, like it was trading at hundreds to 200s.
Where am I?
So it's like good stuff. But I don't know if I want to put that much money into stocks. At least not to begin with. So
I'm dying.
I'm just kind of holding for a bit. But I feel like looking at the stuff, it's like already starting to rise. Because I'm guessing because states are opening up now. And it's like, oh, I wish I'd started this like 2 weeks ago. But, you know. People do it all the time when there aren't pandemics going on. So I guess it's just, you know, playing the long game. You come with me.
Alright, friend. Alright, we're at the doctor.
Just head across my way, huh?
But yeah, Delta's another one that I might end up buying some stock in, because that one, although it's higher than Spirit, it technically gets higher than Spirit on good time too. Because I think Spirit caps out at around 70 to 80 historically, when it's going good, and Delta caps out like over 100, because they're just a bigger company. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
I don't want no trouble, okay?
Oh, wrong way. I was at the door and then I walked away.
That ain't so special.
Over here.
Oh, hell no.
It's kind of interesting though,
Oh, good God.
watching the stocks jump and fall randomly when you're looking at them. Big girl. No, it's a boy. Unless you met my horse, she is a big girl.
What happened? Just saw you fall out of the saddle. Don't worry, you're at the doctor.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate it.
Sure.
There's also the matter of my payment. But we'll deal with that later.
All right. All right.
A lot of blood loss. This wound's
Honestly,
badly infected. I'll save as much as I can, but I'll have to amputate.
What? What did you say?
Try to breathe.
I don't know if this is a good picture exactly. I wish it was more sharply focused. I can't tell he's holding a needle, but that's an interesting shot. Yes, the horse. Screw the people. Yes, good.
I'll give you something for the pain. There you are. And I'll knock
Poor
him out for
dude.
a
I always
while.
feel really bad about him.
Morning, lady.
Morning, lady. Hello, big girl. Yeah, we switched over to Shiloh for a little bit. Just a little bit. Saint Denis. Yeah, I don't think I'd end up here so soon. What is that? I think there was a quest line here that I didn't get to do last time. Bounty poster. Might stop by here just to see if it's this one. I got to do the first part of this quest, but oh well, I don't know if it's this one, but 8 quests in Saint Denis. And then I didn't get to do the next one because I ended the game too quickly. Or left Saint Denis too quickly. Story-wise. But yeah, if anybody... Getting back to what I was saying before, if anybody knows anything about stocks, I would love tips. Or just ideas on companies that would be good to look into. Bum, bum, bum. Also, I heard what the thing was that the what's it called? The Last of Us 2. The thing that pissed off the employee that made him leak everything. It's actually, I mean, I knew it was probably a good reason because an employee wouldn't do that for no reason. But man,
Hello.
it's.
How are you today?
Oh, hello. How are you? And I'll get to that in just a minute, right after I start
Excuse
talking.
me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
Sure, if I can get off my horse without beating someone up.
Can
My
tell
dad is
you
really
a
into
little
stocks, so I don't know
about
how
what
much
we're
you'd want to
doing
talk to
here?
him about it.
Sure.
Less than a minute.
I'd be interested to see what he says, but
We're trying
I
to
don't
raise
know.
money
I
to build
I'd
a
feel weird about
foundation
asking
for
him.
Quincy Harris
Maybe
Memorial
next time I
Hall,
actually get to see
a
him.
shelter for homeless veterans and
I wouldn't
their
want to like
families.
call him for it.
Can you help? A donation of $20 would put us well on our way.
$20. Do you know how many cheeseburgers I could buy with that if they existed at this time?
There are many on hard times. Many
Yeah, I'm on
children
hard
without
times.
fathers.
I didn't have a father. I turned out fine. I'm in the most prestigious gang in the West. At least that's what Dutch tells me. Fine, I'll give you $20. Take it.
$20 ain't no chicken feed, but sure, I can help you out.
That's very
But
kind.
do you know what I can buy with $20? Yeah, $20 is a lot of money. I have 1,000?
Your donation will be acknowledged on a founder's plaque when the building is completed.
Oh,
You have a great day, Mr. Morgan.
alrighty. Well, never mind. I'm actually stupid rich, so I guess it's fine. Because he's legit just fucked. He's gonna be sued for everything he's got. Yeah. Okay, so what happened with him was, So, we all know that The Last of Us 2 has been delayed, like a lot of games. And apparently, it was the leak that caused them to give a release day, the day it happened. And I thought it was weird that they dropped the release date the same day that that leak happened. But it's because of the leak that they actually dropped the game. And apparently the whole thing was... I didn't know that this is how it worked, but when it comes to game developers and people that work in game development, you apparently don't get paid very much during the game's development. And the way it works is once the game is out, the company will offer you a bonus on top of what you should have been paid in general, depending on how well the game does. And you get that within the first... I forget if it's week or month of the game being out. And so a lot of people opt for that because it's just... I don't know if the company forces them to do that. I need to feed my horse. Or if it's just a better payout. I think it is a better payout in general, but I don't know if you have to do that. And with the game being delayed, there was no payout, basically. And nobody knew when they were going to get paid. So this employee, when a company announced that they were going to delay the game again, this employee went to their boss and said, well, I kind of need that money. So, I mean, since this wasn't something that we had planned, can I get at least half of my bonus right now so that I can pay the bills and stuff? And the company said, no, we can't do that. We're not going to do that. Sorry. And yet, apparently, Neil Druckmann and who's the lead producer, writer, I forget, one of the lead guys on Last of Us 2, along with some of the guys that have been there since the first game, they asked and got their money. So, you know, this employee, along with a lot of other ones in the studio, were pretty fucking pissed. Because, not only are they not getting paid, they didn't even know when the game was going to come out. Whether it was even going to come out. Apparently, the rumor in the studio was that the game might not come out until the holidays of this year. Meaning that they weren't going to get their payment until sometime in January or February of 2021. And, what are these people supposed to do all that time? So he was pissed off and he fucking leaked those sections of the game. And you know, it's a hard situation because at the same time, it kind of, you know, it sucks that that's how it had to go, but he was justified and he had to do something, and he probably couldn't have sued them or anything because he probably signed a contract and just didn't know that the game was going to be delayed as much as it was. So honestly, it's just a rough situation, and I'm kind of sad that Naughty Dog let that happen to begin with. It's really sad how fucking shitty the game development environment is sometimes for the workers there. Did you figure that's why? Right? I thought it was something like that. Honestly, still not sure how much that shit was worth it. He's just unhireable now. Yeah. He's definitely... I mean, he's not going to be working there anymore, I'm sure. I know, it feels really bad. But, you know, that's how it goes, I guess, sometimes.
It's God's work.
They creep up on you, know.
What? Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Well, sir,
What are you working on?
do you know anything about alligators?
Only the basics.
On top of
Avoid
being
them
sued
wherever
into the ground by
possible.
Sony, no other
Well,
gaming companies are
Did you
going to
know
hire
that in
because
the
it was
last 50
untrustworthy.
years, we've killed 90%.
You say that like it makes you sad.
I wonder if they're not,
They're
if they're
beautiful
gonna sue.
creatures.
Because here's the
Let's
thing,
see how you
they are
sleep
well
when
within
one
their
of
rights
them's
to
got you
sue.
death row.
Yes,
But
I will make some creature.
That's
very
gonna look
happy lunch
really
one of
fucking
these
bad
days.
on the
Let's
company,
try and
like
avoid
really
that
fucking
from
bad,
happening
especially
to
now that
you.
everybody knows.
Well, you stay there, you'll get a
And
great
you know,
shot.
on the
Then
one
you'll get
hand,
eaten.
maybe it wouldn't matter too much, but there's a
Why
lot
don't
of
we take
people
this
that
boat
actually
out?
take that stuff into
I'll
account
protect you.
nowadays.
Come on, get in the boat. He'll be
And they
fine.
might just boycott the game.
If you really think that's necessary.
You carry on.
Now, I don't know exactly how much that'd hurt, but I feel like in recent years, companies have been taking more notice of that. I've been talking about Penguin and how sucky he is. But now that you're here, I have to change the topic. Hello, Penguin! Welcome to the stream. No, we're talking about the Last of Us 2 controversy. Have you heard about that?
I saw movement to the north of us.
Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, bro. You gotta go find a gator.
Let's go look then.
But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just talking about the employee who leaked all the stuff about The Last of Us. We're not talking about the leaks. I'm not spoiling the game. I'm not doing that. If that's what you're thinking. I'm not doing that. We're talking about why he did that. Oh, never mind. I think I get what you mean.
Last year, they brought 10,000 skins out of the swamps of Oh, look! On that little beach. Boars! If we're in luck, an alligator won't be far away.
Saving
Boars.
alligators, but you don't mind that pork chop getting butchered.
Pork chop isn't in danger of extinction.
You're right. But it will be. Once I get on that pork chop. Holy shit!
It's got it! Quick, quick! I must get this shot! We caught him! The middle of his... Nature, in all its glory and cruelty.
Could have been you if you stayed on that bank where I found you.
Whoa.
Okay.
He didn't even eat it!
Now it's southwest or due west.
Sir, this is murder.
There are more alligator hunters
This is
down
nature.
here
And plus it left, so now we can
Maybe
have
you
the pork
can take a
chops.
photograph of one of them
Just got
then.
finished saying it's the next full price game I buy.
There was even a tour company that
Oh, The Last of
from
Us?
the deck of a paddle steamer. Chugged up the waterway
That
and
is that the next full game I buy?
Thankfully, the state legislature
That might
put a
be.
stop.
I don't know what the gaming schedule
Now,
seems
why
like.
didn't we think of that?
But yeah, not spoiling anything. We were just talking about how the guy who leaked it because apparently the developers of the game aren't getting paid until the game releases, and because the game was delayed so much, they just weren't getting paid.
17 feet
And the rumor was up until the leaks that
feet with a
that the game wasn't gonna come out until the holidays of this year, and more than likely the fact that it's coming out sooner is because of that leak.
in the canebrake. That's a likely spot for one. Take us around the
I mean, there's one
island.
directly in front of us. There's no way that's a log.
In the channel. You see its head? Excellent.
Ooh, he angry.
Beast in repose.
He angry.
As calm as the predator lurks. The final sighting was to the northwest of here.
You ran your boat over him, of course it ran away? What do you mean I ran the boat over him? I came up right beside him. Maybe I tapped him with the paddle. That's not running over. I only abuse the animals that I don't ride. The ones I ride, those are accidents. Am I about to beach this? Shit. Okay, yep, nope, can't go this way. I understand. Hold on, we gotta go around this little, whatever, dirt patch right here. Let's see. Yeah, I also hear... I'd forgotten about it, but Sucker Punch's new game comes out in the summer, right? Like a month after, I think a month after The Last of Us, which means that's gonna be a fucking great month. Well, when is The Last of Us again? Is it June or July? I think it's July, right? No, June. Played in a multiplayer with him to know that you. I don't know what you're talking about. Those clips came out of nowhere. Sounds fake. Speaking of multiplayer, we should try Generation Zero this weekend. If you're up for it. Maybe Saturday? Ghost of Tsushima, baby. Yes. Ghost of Tsushima. I still don't know anything about it. What the gameplay is about. I don't know if they actually have anything on the gameplay. But, I'm very excited.
We
Because
stopped
they
too
made
long.
Infamous, and I love
Nobody's gonna
Infamous.
start getting curious.
Just there, please. So I'm facing the landmass.
Oh, so don't
Now
beach
look,
the
there's
boat.
an alligator back in those palms. Could you run in there and coax him out?
Excuse me?
Him.
Please. He's quite something. If I could take that fellow's likeness, it might just save him from the taxidermist.
Wouldn't that invite the taxidermist? Row the boat to the photo location. I don't wanna. Why am I doing this? What do I get out of this? Row the boat to face west.
So I have a shot of the island.
Do you... Fuck. Ah, you don't understand. Everything is bad.
Redirect me first.
Okay, hold on a second. We're kind of beached here. Come on. Wait, is this sand? Come on. Come on! You're almost there! Probably there. They have D&D, they also made the best game of all time. Which is... And also, isn't D&D at night? Because I'd be open to it in the daytime. Oh my god. Okay, can I just... spin the boat towards the shore, I guess. Ah, this is painful. Can I push it? You're in water. Get the fuck on the dock. Or not on the dock, get on the boat. Huh. Sly Cooper, never played it, so it can't be that great. But Infamous, though, now that was a good game. That was a good game. Infamous 2 in particular. Is there literally nothing I can do? Let's just turn the boat in the mud this way.
Well, wait. Spin me back around.
Maybe I want this monster stuffed and on display.
Huh, that's the spirit.
Good enough.
Out you go then. Get him and
I probably should have brought some
get him to
guns.
notice you and then turn tail and run.
I got you.
For an instrument of killing.
I mean, I'll be up for it Sunday too, but I'm guessing Sunday you probably can't. Wait, what? Excuse me? I forget what I'm doing. I'm guessing there's an alligator here, right? Oh shit.
Oh, he's awake.
Lead him back here. Quick. Got him. What a
Well, you got a shot of my crotch.
Got him eating me.
I don't know what I'd do without you, sir. I really don't. We can congratulate ourselves on a job well done, Mr. Morgan. Take us back where we began.
Anyway, I hope you got something worth printing.
Oh, surely.
Oh, thank God it's
The
moving
nation will
now.
see these beautiful beasts for what they are.
I thought I was just gonna be stuck here.
No,
And thus pornography was created.
maybe that's not a bad
You right.
This is America, after all. We hold a love for killers that borders on macabre.
Before the 1800s, it never existed.
Maybe, maybe. But usually we wait until after they're dead.
Well, I hope we've changed.
Me too.
I wonder what the last quest of this guy will be. I feel like he's gonna end up getting killed. Gonna shower. Okay. Able to more so this Sunday, actually. Oh, okay. I mean, if that works better for you, I'd be down for it. I'll spend Saturday streaming other stuff. I just really want another game to break up Red Dead and Assassin's Creed. That last quest is actually really sweet. Oh, you've done this one? Not with the churches around. You right. They stop all the good stuff.
Here. Just pull up to the bank.
Feels bad, man.
That should do it.
Yes,
These pictures you're taking,
yes.
they gonna be any good?
I certainly hope so. Though I doubt it. The subject is magnificent, the backdrop jaw-dropping, but the agent of beauty is a talentless fool. Although maybe I'll strike a few lucky shots.
You sure do make me laugh that way you talk about yourself, Mr. Mason.
Well, I'm good for laughing at, if nothing else.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Still, I feel such a fool round you, sir.
Don't worry about it.
I foresaw many an ignominious future for myself, but never damsel in distress.
Well, good luck, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, and to you too, sir.
Try and stay out of trouble.
I shall certainly try.
Aw. I like Mr. Mason. He's a good guy. I hope his quest ends nicely. I hope he doesn't get killed. He's a really cool dude. But okay, let's see. I think you'd actually really like Sly Cooper, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I dislike it. I just didn't really have a PlayStation back in that era. Well, I did, but I got it really, really late in the PS2 era. And so the only thing I ended up playing was Kingdom Hearts and Uncharted, I think? Like the first Uncharted? I think that was it. No. I was big on God of War back then. I played I played a lot of the God of Wars. I played Kingdom Hearts, which is a bit of a juxtaposition, but you know. Man, it was interesting because like I'm probably the first one to say that Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't that great. I was listening to a podcast the IGN podcast basically, and one of the dudes on there is a hardcore Kingdom Hearts fan, and it was funny listening to that podcast in the weeks leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3's release, because that guy was ridiculously excited. He was so fucking excited about that game, and then the game comes out, and he's the reviewer for it, and you know he has to be unbiased, but you can tell he's like that he wanted to say good stuff about it, but that he just wasn't really in it, and that he was disappointed. But he always kind of said it was an okay game. And then this week, the podcast covers or last week I think, it covered the DLC which came out because the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC Remind dropped. I'm not even gonna play it because it's just not good. But he had to basically play it and review it, and he said, yeah, no, this is the final straw that made me understand that this game just wasn't all that good. Like the DLC especially, apparently it's just basically having to replay the ending of the game with like different characters that were there at the ending. And it sounds really awful, but it's so sad to hear somebody that was so huge on the series just break down over time over how bad the newest entry is. Like, it's gotta suck because it took like 10 years for that game to happen. Exactly! Like, people were waiting for that game forever, and now I'm not gonna say it was the worst game ever, because it had its moments and it was visually pretty and stuff, but I mean, story-wise and if gameplay, it was very simplistic. All it really had going for it was that it was very polished, it was very pretty. But story-wise, and then so the way some of the gameplay goes, it's just so simple. There's not too much to it other than spamming stuff. It's sad, honestly. Into it. Gave it to Olivia before we broke up. That's understand. I was enough into it that I finished it, but like I wasn't impressed with the story at all. The gameplay became very mashy for me by the end, and it wasn't even in my mind for Game of the Year that year. Like, that wasn't even on my list. Like, that was overshadowed, because that was the same year that or was it the year after that Red Dead and God of War came out? Either way, I never thought about it again that year. And it's unfortunate, because I do think that, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, they hold up. They're pretty good games. I went back and played Kingdom Hearts 2 for Brittany. That was the first game I ever streamed. And that game holds up. It's still really good. It's fun. It's challenging. It's got a pretty decent story. But, man, Kingdom Hearts 3, it was not good.
Let's show 'em how free men do.
Excuse me? Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to kill your horse, but that's how it be sometimes. You want to go again? There's more of you, I know. That was your horse, unfortunately. Boy! Boy! Oh, it's like I'm playing God of War again. How we doing? Get the fuck out of here! Shit! Hey, just keep on coming. Okay, time to pick up some loot! My favorite! Give me that loot! Give me that loot! What are you trying to do with this playthrough of Red Dead? Honestly, just see everything. Because I missed a lot of the side questing the first time around. Because I think I told you this when I played the first time, but I just didn't really do any of the side quests before... probably Saint Denis? Like, I think it was around Saint Denis that I started to realize how good the side quests were. So I'm just trying to go back and basically experience the game fully. Like, I loved my first experience with it. But, my second one's being so much better now because I'm doing all the side quests. And I have this game... Oh. What? Why was that bad karma? That and I kind of fucked up my uploads for this on YouTube and I missed a few episodes on my first time. So I'm going to upload this to YouTube and delete the old version. And just have this as my definitive playthrough of it. But other than that, there wasn't really much going on this first half of the year and I needed another game to play. This is a good long game, though I envisioned being done with Assassin's Creed by now. Ooh, Assassin's Creed, did anybody see the trailer for the new one? I was saying yesterday that I wasn't super happy. Like, not super happy, super hyped. Because, like, as cool as it looks, like, man, I'd really love Assassin's Creed to move out of Europe. Because, man, they've done so many European Assassin's Creed, and medieval Britain being attacked by Vikings. Like, I fucking hate Britain in general. It's so gross, and it's either gross and smoggy or gross and muddy, and I'm just not a fan of it. But the trailer looked really cool. The trailer did look very cool. I'm very interested in it. I will play it because it's Assassin's Creed, and as long as I can fucking knife an army of dudes using stealth, like, I'm fucking down for it. Jesus, what the fuck is up with you bacon bits? Get out of here. They're just rampaging everywhere. Wait. No, but I need to watch it because Viking. Are you big on Vikings? Yes, sir. The colonizers got to the game, man. The colonizers got to the game. Wait, what does that mean? I mean, it looks cool. I'm glad it's centered around the Vikings. I love how that trailer was done too. It's just the king bad-mouthing the Vikings, but the Vikings actually being the good guys. It looks very cool. That's kind of sad though, because I think that the British win that war, don't they? Against the Vikings? I'm pretty sure they win. So it's like, God, we're going to be fighting the losing battle that entire game. I mean, we'll probably, like, win the wars that the character has to do with. But, I'm guessing in the end we're going to... I mean, we know it's going to be a loss. Alright, Shallow, you calm down now. You gotta be excited about the Norse mythology. Okay, this is the other thing I was talking about. Stuff like Vikings, yeah, but I don't know much of... I think they're dope. Ah, got you. Well, here's the thing, though. I love the mythology they've been putting into the games recently. But I just got done playing 60 hours of Odyssey with no mythology in it. All of the mythology... Almost all of the mythology. There was a little bit towards the end. But almost all the mythology was in the DLC. So it's like, how can I be excited for the mythology if the entire game isn't going to have it and it's probably going to be only in the DLC? And the DLC is good, but like, I kind of wish they'd sprinkle, and that was the same thing with Origins too. Odin is in the trainer, yeah, whatever, so was fucking some Greek goddesses in Odyssey. They talk to you. And I imagine that's what Odin's going to do. He's going to talk to them every once in a while. But that's how Origins was. You didn't really get to see any mythology, any big mythology until the DLC. You got to see hints of it. But everything that was like big mythology was towards the end and in the DLC. And that stuff is really annoying to me. But, that being said, it's not annoying enough that I'd say it's bad. Like, it's there and it's fun when you get to it. I just wish it was sprinkled out more. And that being said, like, the gameplay up until then is fun. Like, the Assassin's Creed stuff is fun. But I just kind of wish it was a little bit more spread out, the mythology stuff, if they're going to sell it on the mythology. And up until Origins and Odyssey, Assassin's Creed wasn't sold on the mythology. So going into Origins and Assassin's Creed, I wasn't expecting that stuff anyway. But now that they're continuing with these cultures that are heavy on mythology, I'm like, well, that stuff should be more in the game, if you're even going to deal with it. Otherwise, you should just make it historically accurate, like the original Assassin's Creeds.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, Kieran.
Also, I completely missed what they're talking about. But my boy is singing in Spanish, so I'm gonna go see some of that. Where are you at? There you are. Oh my god. The sweet, sweet voice. Are we shitting on Viking AC? I'm fucking in. I mean, I don't want to shit on it because I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna probably we were complaining about the whole mythology thing that we were talking about yesterday, at least me and you, and like that's a legitimate thing that annoys me, but I'm still gonna play it because like the base game stuff, like the stealthing and getting rid of the Templars and fucking knifing people, the freaking Hidden Blade is back, which I'm fucking down for. I can't wait to be using the Hidden Blade again. I love the Odyssey spear, but fuck, I want the Hidden Blade back. But yeah, that stuff's kind of annoying. That if they're gonna sell a game on the mythology, like the mythology should be a part of the game, and not something that's left for the post game, basically.
But Karen,
I just have to wait for Gods and Monsters then. I wonder when Gods and Monsters comes out.
Sure, I got a choice. That's nice.
Man, I think I keep missing cool stuff. I don't know what that conversation was about. I'm gonna have to go back and write. What is she doing? Did anybody hear what she was doing? And why it was a bad idea? That noise. That noise? What noise? Yeah, I feel that I mentioned the white boy earlier. I'm more excited for Gods and Monsters than AC. Well, I don't know anything about Gods and Monsters. I'm excited for it because it looks cool, and it's Ubisoft anyway. But I can't say I'm more excited for it than AC because I don't know what it is. It's just that it's Greek mythology. And sure, Greek mythology is cool, but for all I know, it's a fucking strategy RPG or something. What is Gods and Monsters? So Gods and Monsters is a game that Ubisoft, the creators of, you know, Assassin's Creed, one of their other studios is working on for the Nintendo Switch. Well, no, I think it's multiple consoles. But it is coming to the Nintendo Switch, which is one of the reasons that I was kind of interested in it. It's Greek mythology based. I think the only trailer that's out shows like a character fighting a griffin, and it's very Legend of Zelda aesthetic looking. A lot of people were saying that the little snippets we've seen makes it look like one of the Legend of Zelda clones that have been pretty big since Breath of the Wild came out, which isn't bad. I like that aesthetic. It looks very cool. But I don't really know. I don't know what the game is gonna be. I'm interested. And I probably will play it, because I'd imagine that I'll be into it since it's Greek mythology, and I love Greek mythology. But, you know, I just don't really know much about it. I've seen it, I was super interested. Man, the Greek mythology, but still seems interesting. If it's an open world RPG fighting, like, I'm into it. I like Greek mythology.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur. What's up, broski? What's up, bro, man? Anybody else want to tell me something actually interesting while I am listening in this game? Because I feel like I always miss the good stuff. Where's Abigail? Did she give me a quest? Did I talk to Abigail? What have I even been doing the past 10 minutes? Wasn't there a quest here? Who is that? Hosea? Why is he over there? Alright, let's go to Hosea. That covers Greek mythology. So, I mean, that's still pretty vague. But, I mean, that sounds cool. I like Greek mythology. That's something I like. Greek mythology is probably one of my favorite. Well, it's at least one of my most well-known mythologies. Because I will say, I call it my favorite mythology, but I also don't really know much about other pantheons of gods. And, like, legends and stuff. Maybe a little bit about Egyptian because of Brittany, but can't really call myself an expert there either. Do I know any others? Norse a little bit, but again, I just know so much more about Greek mythology. This is so pretty. This is very pretty. I should probably try to get a picture here. Oh. Ooh. Ooh hoo 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 hoo. She prance. Look at my girl. She prance. She prance. I love it. I love it. Yes, good. Yes, good. Tell Jordan on Artemis. Oh my God, Artemis would be glowing here. We could switch to Artemis. Let's go switch to Artemis. We gave Shiloh a little bit of a run. I had a whole. Let's switch him out every stream. I got the legendary white horse, Penguin. I'm sure you probably did when you played it, but I went up to the north to get the legendary white horse this time. Because I just kind of ran with normal horses last time. I also tried to go get the tiger horse, and that didn't work out. Apparently, I'm not allowed to do that or whatever. Bum 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 bum. No fuck horses. Oh, okay. I tried to go into what's the fucking place to the south of Blackwater? I spent a whole stream trying to get through Blackwater to whatever the place south of that is, because there's a really cool legendary tiger horse there. And after like 5 attempts, I actually managed to get through Blackwater, only to find out that in the state after that, the game just says fuck you and stops trying to spawn monsters, animals, and bounty hunters for you. It just legit shoots you from nowhere. It literally just snipes you out of nowhere. So that was fun. That was a great use of an hour. Bum, bum. Okay, excuse me, but this is Artemis. She's my legendary. The one legendary you can get before the game ends.
There, girl.
There, girl. Chill the fuck out, girl.
It's okay, girl.
Pictures before the moon goes away? But I don't know where the really pretty moonbeams were. Let me go to the other side of this hill. Don't crash into the tree. Not that one. There's a tree in my face. Yeah, the weather's kind of changed. Oh my God, what is happening? That's not a bad one. I don't know what the hell Artemis is doing, though. Can I fucking zoom in just a little bit to get rid of that tree right there? Oh, spooky. Yeah, there was like fog over there. Yeah, well, we'll have more chances for good pictures. That was a very good picture, though, I got from on Shiloh. I want to use my... I took a really cool picture of Artemis in front of a lantern when I was getting off of her at one point. That was really fucking nice. And I posted it on Instagram. But where the fuck is Hosea? Oh, there he is. I wanna promote my Instagram with that.
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a
Her hooves look broken. No, they're fine.
Have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck. Thank
I
you,
mean,
John. We'll see you later.
considering they're gods, I guess it is a mythology.
To do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there.
Maybe I know the
So
way.
what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to...
But yeah, I do want to see more. If anything, I'm excited for Gods and Monsters because it's going to be on Switch. I hope it releases day and day on Switch. with everything else. Because I would definitely play it on Switch. I need a new Switch game. I'm kind of falling out of Animal Crossing.
I know.
And by falling out, I mean I haven't played in this entire week.
And a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well...
And other than that, I don't actually have anything big on Animal Crossing on Switch that I'm super excited for. I'm really hoping that they decide to surprise drop the next Zelda game this year. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's definitely possible, but it's also possible that they'll leave it for next year. I don't think it'll be past next year. There's also, if they happen to do the Metroid Prime trilogy, that'd be fantastic on Switch. I'd love to do that.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Me, yeah. I figured you had. I really hope when we play the Bravely Default demo that game looks fun, because I'd definitely love to jump into that. With everything going on with the Corona issue, I don't think it'll be dropped this year. Yeah, that probably makes it a little bit less likely for sure.
You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house.
Okay.
We'll be watching you.
Hell yeah! I know I'm sexy. You don't have to tell me. Since it's delayed The Last of Us 2 indefinitely until that shit happened. Yeah, and I'm guessing Nintendo. Well, the thing is, I don't even really understand why The Last of Us 2 was delayed though. The game was done, and all they needed to do was make it an online release. They still would have earned the same amount of money. If anything, Sony would have earned more. Because if they don't have to sell through brick and mortar stores, they don't have to go through the middleman of that. They literally get 100% of the profits if they sell the game online.
$1 a bottle.
Like, it didn't make any sense to me. If anything, I think they just really... More than likely, I think they just didn't really have anything big set up for the holidays, and they probably wanted to hold the game until the holidays because of that. So as far as PS4, it might just be a light holiday season this year. Which is fine by me, because fuck it. Summer's a great time to play games.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
The physical pre-orders they had going on.
Old Sheriff Gray.
It could have been, but I mean, GameStop has been mailing out their purchases now for like the past month.
There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
Oh.
Alright.
I think she's sweet on you, Hosea.
The Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
Speaking of GameStop, too, it's kind of interesting because I have the GameStop app on my phone. And every single day for the past week, and then every weekend before then, I'd get messages about sales. They're like, yeah, we're having a big sale. Come over here. Oh, what's another big sale? Come over here. Oh, we have the deal of the day. Check this out. And a bunch of sales. And honestly, it feels like GameStop's fucking death throes. And they're just pleading with me to buy their stuff. Because I know they've been doing bad for the past, like, year or more. No, more, really. But holy shit, this stuff, like, oh, man. It feels like they are just wrestling, trying to keep their head above the water at this point. Oh, like I was mentioning earlier, actually, I was looking through Robinhood because I'm trying to invest in stock and stuff. I actually looked up GameStop. GameStop stock has been dropping literally for the past 5 years. And they're, as of right now, selling for $5. You can buy stock in GameStop for $5. And honestly, if I thought they had any chance of ever recuperating, this would be a fantastic time to buy. Because at their peak 5 years ago, they were selling like around $70 a stock. But man, I think it's going to take a miracle for GameStop to go back, to climb back up.
bring your lip forward just a bit.
But the one thing that does kind of make me wonder if maybe they don't have something cooking up is that the president of Nintendo America, the guy who retired last year, Reggie, he apparently joined GameStop as a on their board of directors this year, which to me seems like the worst time to join GameStop's board of directors. And I do think he's a consultant figure, so he's not like a part owner or anything big, but like, it makes me wonder, it's like, okay, well, maybe they have something cooking, because like, why would this guy even bother? Such a like big gaming industry dude bother with GameStop at this point in their lifespan, if he saw how fucking bad they were doing. That's the one thing though. You're gonna buy stock in. I have no idea. I actually just opened Robinhood today, and I ended up picking up some stock in Spirit Airlines because my coworkers are huge on stock, and they've been talking about how Spirit Airlines is a really good one, and it's pretty good. They've kind of tanked because of the quarantine, but so they're selling for $14 right now, $15. I bought 2 stocks in that, and you know, at their peak they were selling at around $70 per stock. So I figure whenever the quarantine does start lifting and people start traveling again, it'll probably be a worthwhile one. And Mayuna was talking about Delta earlier. That's a pretty good one too, although that one's still, it's tanked too, but it's still more expensive than like Spirit or American Airlines. And other than that, I don't really know what else to buy in. Beyond Meat seems pretty cool. It's dropped a good bit during the quarantine too, but it was still like at $70. And at its peak late last year, it was like at 150, I think. So it's down like 50%, but probably when everything starts opening up, it'll start going up again, because that was doing pretty good. Airlines will be good because it should jump up fairly well. Yeah, I feel like airlines, like, that's a sure thing. It has to jump up eventually. People will start traveling again eventually. It's just a matter of holding on to the stock for a while. Media is good, but the thing is, media is already kind of high right now because everybody's in. So media is doing really good as is. So their stock hasn't really gone down too much. I was actually considering movie theaters though, but funnily enough, I saw a video today on YouTube about how movie theaters could be in a lot of trouble, like just in general, because I don't know if anybody's seen this movie. It was not even on my radar to see it. But Trolls World Tour, the movie that nobody fucking expected to do well, has had the biggest pre-order revenue of any game in history online in the past week. Biggest in history. Because people aren't going to theaters and kids want to see movies. And this was the only kids movies coming out right now. And so people pre-ordered it everywhere. And it has literally the biggest pre-order in history. It's also got the biggest 3-day revenue gain of any movie online. So, and people are saying, well, this movie literally probably made more on this week being sold directly to people's homes online than it would have if it had gone to theaters. And if that's the case, you know, movie companies are just going to stop taking their movies to the theaters because they literally lose money every time that they have to pay to cut profits with the theater. I thought I was here. I had to actually drive the horses in. And so that might be something that might completely change the face of movie theaters as we know it. Like especially when it comes to family movies. Because movie theaters have kind of been on the decline apparently for quite a while just because of how expensive they are. Apparently, movie theaters make most of their profits in the week after the opening weekend of a movie. Because opening weekend, most of those profits go to the actual movie studio. And then the weeks after... Why am I wearing a fucking... Where did I get this?
Hello.
Where did I get this hat? Excuse me? When did I become a farmer?
He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but
What?
it weren't his fault. How'd you boys...
What the hell are you saying about me? What?
I bet you would. One for each of you.
have literally no clue when this happened.
Which is an American
Jose, I gave it to you so you can look stupid? Oh, well, it's working.
I don't know.
I really have to pay fucking attention here. I would think theaters are in trouble because of streaming services. Yeah, in general, streaming services have been kind of killing them in a while. But like, the thing that theaters had going for them for a while now is the fact that movies would go to the theater first, and then there would be a theatrical release window where they would not go to streaming services. But that theatrical release window has been shrinking in the past few years, which hurts them a lot. Now the coronavirus hits. Things like Onward, you know, went to fucking streaming services literally the same month it went to theaters. So theaters basically got nothing because like after the first 2 weeks, nobody went to see it at theaters, and those are the weeks that theaters make most of their revenue, the weeks after the release of the movie. And then Trolls literally is one of the first movies that has gone directly into online. As far as like big budget movies, because big budget movies never do that. They always go to theaters first. And it's done ridiculously well, even though it was a B-tier big budget movie to begin with. Oh, am I supposed to be doing something over there? Aren't I supposed to be carrying these? Pick up moonshine. Give me some moonshine. Now select movies are being released on streaming service straight away. Yeah. Apparently Amazon is doing fucking fantastic because that's where Trolls was being pre-ordered. It was pre-ordered on Amazon. And so at this point, you know, if movie studios are going to be making the same revenue or more just putting stuff on streaming services, why even cut theaters a piece of that pie? Like, why even do that? So, like, this could actually have some pretty long-standing effects as far as movie theaters. Like, movie theaters might be dying out. And more than likely, they'll still be around, but it'll be for, you know, the people that just like the experience of going to a movie theater. And it might just become a very much less widespread thing. Bum, bum, bum. I've been loving the shows on Amazon Prime. Oh, how is Tales from the Loop? I've actually been looking. I've been seeing stuff about that. It's good, I guess. For certain movies, honestly, I only really need for big movies like the Avengers. There's definitely something really cool about seeing a big movie. That's what this YouTuber that was talking about this was saying, though. He was saying, yeah, this is probably going to be a thing that happens, but also the first thing to go are going to be family movies. Which I don't know if Avengers qualifies as that. I guess it would. But Trolls definitely qualifies as a family movie. And the whole thing is, movie theaters are getting more expensive. They actually have to get more expensive now if they're actually going to, survive. And the thing is, when you have 2 or 3 kids, going to the movie theater becomes like $100 ordeal. You could have rented Trolls on Amazon for $19. And you didn't have to wait for it to come out at theaters, so you could have seen it exactly when it came out. So, like, if that's the case, any kind of children's movie, any kind of animated movie, those are going to be the first ones to go to streaming only and stop going to theaters. Because, like, the people that want to see it most are the people that have to pay, like, a shit ton because they're taking their kids and then buying snacks for them and stuff at the theaters. Why do that when you can just pay $20 to watch it on Amazon at home the same day and just pop some popcorn in the microwave? You know? I think gimmicky theaters will still be available. Yeah, the gimmicky ones are going to be probably the bigger ones that do survive all this. Rent online and order Domino's already better than going out to the theater. Exactly. And the only thing that stops you from doing that is because you couldn't see Avengers at home. You couldn't rent that at home the day that it came out in theaters. But what if it did? Like, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have gone to theaters to see the Avengers if they could have just rented it at home the exact same day. Movies I want to see in theaters are Jurassic World, Avengers, and I think one of the other movies. I would like to go to another drive-in movie. Dude, I've always wanted to go to that was actually one of the things I wanted to do with Mayuna before everything went to shit. I think there was one here in Atlanta called like the Star Show something. God, that always sounded like such a cool thing. I've never been to one. But something like that I could definitely see actually sticking around. Because this YouTuber that was I was watching, it was a film theory video. And he was saying, yeah, the movie theaters that survive are going to be the ones that are like gimmicky, because they make going to the movies an event, which you don't get from shit. I did not mean to come over here.
You're gonna die in alone!
Help me!
Gotcha. Ooh. I didn't need to see that. Come on.
You think we wouldn't find you?
Oh, is this Hosea? There you go. Watts, Hosea, I'm fucking busy. I did shoot them. Or the Star Show Theater? Is it nice? Ah, shit, dude. I shouldn't have been... I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. Fine, whatever. Whatever. I'll fucking kill him this time. God, I feel like I've been talking for a while now, and I don't even know what's happening in this game. I gotta get better at the multitasking. I know what's happening, though. I'm just murdering people. That's all you need to know. Schofield, double action. Double action! Go, go, go! Where's the other one? Yeah, I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, I see you up there, bitch. Get on out of here. Get on out of here.
Upstairs, hurry!
I don't remember that happening.
You think we wouldn't find you?
Yeah, I didn't actually. Is there a gun there? Get fucking hidden.
Help me!
Where? Where are you?
Do something, Arthur!
What? Was that? Oh, that was. I thought that was the dude that was on Hosea.
Arthur!
God, what is your fucking problem, Hosea? Where is he? I don't know where you are. Is he outside? No, he's inside. No, he's upstairs. Go, 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 go! I'm coming. You seem to be doing fine. You've been there for a while. Uh-oh.
You're dead, man!
Ah, fucking hell. You're dead. Where is he?
Hey, this way!
Okay, where is he? Howdy! Upstairs, brother, thank you. You said behind me before. I was confused. Get out of here. See? You take the bullets to the face like a man, Hosea.
Let's go.
That's how the real cowboys do. Uh-oh. God damn it, Hosea! You're really bad at this. Okay.
Come on, Franklin.
Go, go, go!
Yep. I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna
I still don't have my other guns.
let this go, are they?
Over there!
Got one coming after.
Gotcha, bro. Gotcha again, bro. Dude. Fucking die already!
Well, shoot them then.
Gotcha. Right in the eye.
That's Arthur coming out of the alley.
Okay, well, hold on. I need to take a fucking...
They hit the moonshine.
I know they hit the moonshine. Ah, shit. I was trying to take a Deadeye thing. Why can't I take my potions? Uh-oh. I don't know which side they're on. They're on that side. Okay, there they are. Did not know that was gonna happen. Oh boy. Hello, friend. Get the fuck out of here. Yes. That's exactly what happened. I stole from you. And it worked. I have all the money. Oh. Is that a bad guy? I was about to shoot that dude, but I don't know if he was a bad guy. Hey, 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 hey! Hello! Oh, you're going the wrong way. Shit, come on. How did you not die? God, I wish I brought my fucking rifles.
You see any more of them?
Nah, we're fine. We're fine.
Jesus, fish over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon
Apparently I got another security bot as a follower last night. So that's great. I wonder if I should report those. But they make my follower number go up, so maybe I won't.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertising.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I
Yes.
don't think so.
No.
Maybe. This place is odd.
Yeah. I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Old
We've been
Ma
making money. The
Braithwaite.
chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Oh, my unit, have you started reading that book, by
On
the
one
way?
side, we have got the grave.
The World Tree Online?
Scots,
I'm
degenerates,
very curious if you
drunkards,
have,
the
how you're
local
liking
law.
it.
You
I
couldn't
don't know how
make
far you
this
are at this
stuff
point.
up. Rich as
I'm guessing you
princes.
haven't
And
been
on
too
the
far,
other,
or else you
their
probably would have told me
mortal
by now.
enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold. And in the middle of
Oh, I
it,
got
we
you.
some
I'm pretty far into the second book, and I'm loving it a lot. I like the series a lot. If anything, I'm sad that the third book isn't out yet. Though it should be out early next year, I think. Ooh, both. I like that.
Sure?
Both.
Why not? Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us
What were we
in
reading?
trouble, but we
A
need
new
money.
series
We
I
have
found
the
called...
opportunity here to put
actually, I don't know what the
ourselves in the middle
series
of
itself is
something
called. I know that the
nobody
first book
gonna
is
know
called
because here,
World
because
Tree
even
Online.
without us, these fools are gonna
And it's
kill each
one of
other
those
anyway.
stuck in a video game genres, but it's
Jose's gonna
very,
see that
very,
Braithwaite woman.
like,
Good. Hosea should
I wanna say
definitely
inventive?
take the lead on this. I sent
compared to,
Sean
like,
over to
the
Braithwaite
other stuff in
Manor,
that
too.
genre, as far as
Now, you
shows
can
and
meet up
books.
with them,
It's got a
or
really
join
good plot.
John
The main
Javier
character is
at
an
the Gray's place,
80-year-old
something to do
man.
with the Braithwaites,
So it's
tribes,
very much not your, like,
Hell did we get
annoying,
in at the
lovey-dovey
Gray's place?
teenager
Gray kindly put in a
story.
word with his father. It ain't that complicated.
It's really good. I don't know if I've mentioned it to either of you. I'm guessing not Pangan, but I don't know if Artsy's heard me talk about it at all.
Before they figure out
But,
it was us that done it, and not the other lot.
It is...
Long gone.
The whole plot of it is this 80-year-old dude, he's coming up on the anniversary of his wife's death. And his best friend tries to get him into this new VR game. And he's a gamer. He's always been a gamer. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll fucking try this new VR shit. And he gets in, and it works just like SEO. Once you put the helmet on, you kind of go sleepy time, and you are in the game now. The game feels real. Everything's cool. He's in this fantasy world. Very awesome. Cool, cool, cool. But then, after playing for a little while, it turns out he logs in at the worst time, because the game has this gimmick where one of the things that makes it popular, especially among older people, is the fact that it has time dilation. It's got this new technology. It's made by this very advanced AI that figures out how to dilate time. Meaning that in this game, for I think every 10 minutes in the real world that pass, you pass an entire day within the game. Right? So it kind of extends your life. That's what makes it really popular among older people. And especially terminally ill people. But when this guy, Vincent, the main character, logs in, he's playing for a little while, right? And then after a while, an update happens to the game. An update patch. So I was in the game, the update patch comes in, it's like, yeah, we're going to need to do an update. It's going to take 30 minutes, okay? For those 30 minutes, anybody playing the game can't log out. Sorry, just got to deal with it. It's only 30 minutes. They're like, okay, whatever. But then they read the patch notes and it says, also, we're tweaking the time dilation just a little bit. So now those 30 minutes are going to be 360 years inside the game. So, have fun. And with the time dilation that bad, nobody inside the game can do anything. They can't manually take off their headsets because the time dilation's so weird that they can't actually feel the physical world anymore. They're just kind of trapped in the game. And they have to basically live out the game. And because it's only 30 minutes in the real world, like, nobody's noticed for probably the first 200 years of the game itself. And people, you can die in the game and you respawn. It doesn't log you out or anything. But the other thing that happens is the game is made to be made to feel real, right? And before the update, there was a full pain setting that, you know, you could feel full pain in the game, except the game had it capped at 90%. So you could only, the numbing effect was capped at 90%. So you couldn't lower the numbing effect more than 90%. So literally you could only feel like the first 10% of the pain threshold, basically. Once the update happened, they zeroed it out. So basically you can feel all the pain now. So this is a fantasy adventure game where you fight really powerful monsters and it gets very difficult. And now you can feel the monsters killing you every time you go out of one of the safe zones of the game. So it gets real very quickly. And the main character is that type of dude that just likes challenge. And he figures, well, if I'm going to be here for this long, I'm going to try to beat this game. And on the other hand, you have the mods for the game that when the update happens, they try to contact the AI that controls the game. And everybody that contacts the AI ends up losing their mod powers. And one thing leads to another, there's only one mod left. And he becomes the first antagonist of the first book. And I won't say much more than that, but that's the setup from the first few chapters at least. I found it to be a really, really interesting book. Seeing how everybody reacts to the situation and just the way things develop from the beginning to end, it's very cool. Crafting upgrades. Very good read. Highly recommend it. I forget what the author's name is. It's something EE. EE something. Or E something. I think I'm thinking EE Knight, who does Fire, the Dragon series, but it's not that. I've been reading Food of the Gods and I have no mouth and I must scream. Oh! How are those books? I will need something new because I probably only got a few more hours left in this book.
Come on, Sean.
And I listen to books a lot while I'm at work right now. There hasn't been much work going around. I am a drunk boy. Hello, Gran. Welcome to the stream. It's been a hot minute. How you be? Excuse me, what the fuck is happening over there? Hello? Why with all the sighing? Okay, you guys keep your pants on. I'm gonna go get some soup. Jesus. And I'll stop fucking flapping my gums and play some more of this game. What was the book called? It's called World Tree Online. It's a really good one. Very highly recommend. Eat some food because you are fucking dying, bro. And then we can smoke a cigarette. Eat some more. Eat. Eat, you're a growing boy. But also smoke a cigarette because you don't want to grow too long. Oh, wait, no, my cores are full. Yeah, my dead eye is full. But I could use some meats. Big cooked meat has, yeah, broski. Has, yeah, broski. Give me some of that shit. Mmm, delicious. Delicious. Okay, what are we gonna do? We are gonna go on an adventure to, where's the quests? There they are. So we got Hosea up at the Braithwaites, and we got John Marston. Let's go see John Marston. I haven't hung out with him for a while. Let's see, what was the book called? Thank you, Evan. No Mouth is a collection of sci-fi short stories from the 60s. Oh, how is that? I have to say, I'm usually not big on short stories, but I mean, if they're good, I'd be interested in checking it out. I listen to books through Audible, so a big determination on whether I'm gonna get a book is how long it is, because I want as long a book as fucking possible. And this series I'm reading right now, the World Tree Online series, is like 14 hours, which is a pretty decent, nicely chunked book. I think my favorites were the Arcane Ascension series, where every book was 24 hours, and I'm like, oh my god, that's a pretty good series too. It's not a video game series; it's a sci-fi series. What is it? Is it sci-fi if it's like magic? That's sci-fi, right? I hope it's sci-fi. But that's a really good series too. And I've been so as usual. Hello, well, that's better than being bad, so that's good. Your horse could not find you? Try moving to a more open area and whistling again? Oh, hello. She found me just fine. Hello, Artemis. Where were you? I know I didn't take you today, but I thought you were at camp. Bum, ba-da-da, da-da-da. You're going off-roading. Why are you off-road? You follow the road. That's what cinematic mode is about. I want you to be on cinematic mode so I can actually keep talking. Okay. I don't know if you'd like either of them. They're kind of tough reads. You calling me stupid? You saying I'm not big brain? Because I'll have you know I am not. By the fact that I accidentally torn out my mic right there.
Idiot.
Small brain. Yes, that's me. No! That's not what happened. You can't prove that. Nobody can prove that. Why am I... Holy shit! Anyway, welcome back from that really weirdly missing part of my stream that people on the VOD on YouTube will see. I don't know what happened. It was very weird. We're not going to worry about it though. We're just going to keep going. That's a 200 IQ move, my guy. Yes. I don't know what you're laughing at. Nothing happened. There was nothing. We don't talk about the void period of those last 2 minutes. That is forbidden knowledge that no one knows of. Anyway. What is the other one? But also, it's not a tough read if I buy it on Audible and somebody reads it to me. That's a pretty good read. Hard listen, you're right. It'd be easy to read for the likes of you. Oh, should it? I started. I mean, yeah. I guess it's reading. Audible is reading, right? Is Audible considered reading? I feel like I'm cheating when I use Audible. I feel like I'm taking all the difficulty out of reading. It feels so good though. I get good stories. It's a fun time. I love Audible. I listen to Audible every day on my... Holy shit, I thought I was going to crash into that fence. Holy fuck, man. I was about to fucking react. Consuming content, though, I'm still learning and reading. I know it's like going to a lecture or something. Ew. Except a lot more fun. Horse flesh for... Hey.
Can I help you there?
Yes. You can help me by not eating my horse. You're going to stay out here, Artemis. I don't trust these guys.
Arranged a meeting, I believe, about
Horse
some
flesh
horses.
for dinner.
A fellow with a scar and a Mexican.
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes. The Mexican.
Out by the
My
stables.
favorite.
Thank you.
Never mind, Artemis. I'm lazy, so we're going to risk it.
Girl.
Now, I'm not going to let anybody eat you. But I am taking you into danger. Because I'm lazy. And I don't want to walk. Artemis, it's a long way. I've had a long day. I just got back from work selling moonshine. I just don't want to walk. You understand, right? I knew you would. You're such a good horse. Alright, girl. Alright, girl. Hello, friends. I have no math. It's just hard because it was written in the 60s and uses weird lingo.
And have you met my partner?
Have you read Dune?
No.
That was the last book I read before World Tree Online. If you want a book with weird lingo, that was a sci-fi novel written in the 60s that made up its own lingo for its alien world. That was a fucking crazy-ass read. Which, by the way, that book is getting a TV show as of when I read it, which was pretty fucking cool. Like, talk about good-ass timing. It was a pretty good book. I need to read the next one. Maybe I should read that one after World Tree Online. I should probably go back to that, actually. I wanted to take a break from it because it was a tough read and it was kind of heavy.
Ain't nothing. My daddy came over on the boat from
I'm not
Scotland.
gonna let anyone eat you, but I will break your kneecaps on the nearest fence. Whatever, you don't need knees. Knees aren't important.
Mongrels.
Mongrels.
Slave fuckers.
Slow. I don't want to say that one.
Look at them. How much gold?
Enough.
These are prized horses I'm talking about. Them they'll get you.
Maybe you would like it then. I just would not recommend either of them.
For horses.
I don't know. I'll probably, if I do look into it, I'll have to check out like one of the samples. Audible gives you samples for like I think like a chapter. Because I will say like getting through Dune was pretty rough. That stuff. Well, that one was also. So this is a conversation I've had with Brittany before. But I've kind of been trapped in young adult fiction for most of my life. Because young adult fiction has like the perfect balance of having like ethically interesting situations and stuff, but also like a good amount of comedy. So something like Dune, which is very much adult sci-fi, was interesting. It was very interesting, but it was almost dry because there just was no like comedy in it at all. Almost, it was a very serious toned novel about I guess colonialism and imperialism in like a space setting. And it was cool, and it was very interesting. It had some really badass moments. But man, that is a very dry read for me. So that's why I had to take a break and read something a little bit more interesting and unique. What are the gods is also harder if you've never taken drugs. I've done weed. Does that count? Is weed a drug? Is the devil's lettuce a drug? It's been a long time though. I don't know. Maybe I don't qualify. It's been too long now. It's out of my system.
But if we get even a third of
Can't
that,
use weapons that cause trouble on the
worth
roads.
So how are we gonna play this? The place is well guarded, so there ain't
It
no
touches
point
on a lot of
blasting in there.
Oh.
We'll make them think we're there looking to purchase.
Well, I only have the one, so I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't hit home as much.
5,000 on horses. We should go in the back way though. Avoid too many questions.
Yes, the back way. For everybody out there watching, I have no idea what's happening. No idea. But there's a guard.
Alright then.
I'm gonna need you to send me both, Penguin. I spend a lot of time on psychedelics. For research, of course. I'm gonna give any up. Huh? You right.
Yeah, I never heard about any of this.
A partner wanted to make a significant investment in some stables down here. But perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Well, okay then. But head on up to the stables. Someone will come see you.
Oh yeah, don't we steal the horses from the Braithwaites? I don't know how the fuck we get away with this considering they've seen Arthur before. Hey, we maxed out Artemis. She took fucking forever. Hold square and use this to drift. Ow, I drifted too much. This horse hold square and use out to perform this move.
Don't want to draw any unnecessary attention.
Am I like really dirty? Is that mud or blood? Arthur, you need a shower.
I think that's the stables just up ahead. Heads down, play cool. Head around the front, hitch up there.
Bum, bum,
let's
bum,
hitch up here.
bum. But also, Peg, just out of curiosity, what do you exactly consider a tough read? Because I feel like that also kind of has different meanings to different people. Like, for me, a tough read is usually something that's very emotional. Well, then I guess also something that's very hard to read. Nah, maybe I'm overthinking this. But, is there something that isn't in that?
Can I help you boys?
I hope
No,
so.
I'm trying to think of words. It's not going too well, though.
We always got horses.
Fine horses, I mean.
I don't get you.
But
man.
outside of just being, like,
do. Come
tough vernacular-wise to
Why
read.
don't you get out of here? You, Scarface, and your greaser buddy.
Whoa!
I don't like officials.
We ain't officials. We're connoisseurs, looking to do some breedings. Come on now, partner.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
Okay,
These here's
fine.
mainly the studs.
I'll
made
follow you.
for
The author that
purchase
wrote
or
Food of
for
Gods
working.
is considered one of the fathers of
If you're interested.
psychedelics. What does that mean? He has a lot of theories on how psychedelics are the root of religion and culture in early humans.
That's so.
That's interesting.
Of course.
I guess the idea that psychedelics would cause the weird religious experiences that created religions? Because that's kind of not a bad theory, honestly. Interesting, because a tough read for me is just kind of bland writing in terms of story, and yeah, aside from a vernacular, just long and dull.
For a decent price. Boss would probably sell him
Yeah.
the right offer. And this here is Old Father Time.
I guess that would be that also would be a very hard read.
The scope might be a little thin for them serotonin.
Trying to think of something that I read like that, but I just don't really read something like that if it starts out that bland.
Just look at those balls.
Greaser, huh?
Oh.
Okay, bandana's on. Don't need nobody recognizing.
I mean, they saw us walk in.
Alright, I'll grab the
This
white
horse
one in
looks
the middle to
exactly
get
like
the
Artemis. Artemis? Where's my horse? Oh, there she is. Oh, okay. As long as I'm not eating Artemis, that's fine. Well, this one's a little taller than her. This one looks like a really tall Artemis. Holy shit. Arabian. You're an Arabian just like Artemis, though. But you're taller, for sure.
We're gonna tether him up to
More
Javier's
muscly.
horse. Okay. Javier, you're gonna lead the stallions. Easy.
Easy. There you go, boy.
Easy, boy.
There you go. Alright, let me lead you. Let me lead you. You read not because you read.
Marston, you right point.
Hey, Jeffrey, you read not because you read and watch things you don't like all the way through. Out of spite. You right. I feel like I have a lot less for books though, because a book has to capture my attention, especially if I'm listening to it. Well, if I'm already sitting down to watch something, like that's the only thing I'm doing. But especially nowadays, because I listen to books, I'm usually doing something else while I'm listening. And if it doesn't capture my attention like immediately all the time, it's just, I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna zone out on it. Which is really fucking annoying if I just paid for a book on Audible. Run him over! Hell yeah, got him. Got him. Okay, maybe we should shoot.
We'll have to go through the fields.
Okay, through the fields. Oh my god, we're taking some damage.
Look there! The fence is down! Come on!
Lucky us.
Get rid of them in the trees!
You'd think these horses would get tangled up. This can't be safe. I'd just like to say I got out of that without shooting a single shot. So, that feels good. I decided, I consider them tough to read because they aren't the story with characters that you get attached to or storyline that you can really follow. Oh, they took out Hosea. Oh, not Hosea. Fucking, what's his face? Javier. Okay, I should try shooting a little more. First chapter, I was trying to read what this said. First chapter in the Food of the Gods talks about the stoned ape theory. Stoned ape theory is here that early human hunter-gatherer tribes were bound to eat plants of mushrooms or psychedelic properties while determining what foods they were safe to eat. Because of these, the early humans wound up having visions and seeing things that they believed were higher beings, and that kind of how religion was born. That's interesting. I mean, it definitely sounds like something that could have happened.
Look out ahead! They're coming out of the fields!
Well, you read more, that's more of a theory reading, more of a... Oh shit, come on. Get rid of some of these guys.
Go left! Into the fields!
Into the fields! Get on out of here! Ah, you can't go anywhere if your horse is hurt! Get the fuck out.
We can get out that way!
Doing good, doing good. You say I'm too damn close? I need to protect them, right? But yeah, I guess at that point it's not exactly. I don't know what would that count as. It's not a story. It's not a fiction. And it's more like a documentary in book form. I'm sure there's a word for that. Probably a very easy word that I should know. But I will say I don't read that very often. I probably should. You probably learn a lot doing reading stuff like that.
You see any more? No. Alright, let's get these horses to Clemens Cove quick before we run into.
I can't think of the word either. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the closest thing I can think of is documentary. But it's not a documentary because that's a TV thing. But yeah, I'm definitely more. I like good stories because I feel like I get a lot of rather depressing stuff from real. Oh, whoa, we lost a horse. We get a lot of depressing stuff in real life, and I use my books the same way I use my movies, escapism. That's why I also don't do depressing stories, and that's why I was saying that emotionally like heavy stuff is also really hard for me to read. Like I've told Brittany about this before and a few other people. Animal person horseback you can release out to the rope or remain attached to them. Oh, okay, cool. Let's go. Come with me, big boy. Easy. Get your ass over here. One of the books I've read before is called... Ah, shit. What was it called?
Come on now.
Man, I cannot think of the title right now. I mean, non-fiction, basically. It's an audiobooks if you want to hear something that's way out of what you're used to think of some good points. You make some good points. I mean, it definitely sounds interesting. Yeah, I might look into it at some point when I have a free Audible token that I haven't used. We broke up books into biography, history, psychological, and those are the diff versions of non-fiction. History, psychological. Would that be psychological then, I guess?
Well done.
That'd probably be psychological, right?
Clemens Cove is just over there. Come on. Let's get this over with.
I wish I could keep one of these horses. I like this black one. He's feisty. Actually, I like that one. Look at the way his coat changes colors in the sun. The book I was thinking of was again, it's I guess sci-fi, science fiction, I guess. I can't remember the name of it, but the whole plot is that the moon gets struck by an asteroid and it pushes it closer to the Earth, which causes basically natural disasters all over the place. And it's centered around this Puerto Rican family trying to survive in New York after everybody's fled. His mother dies in a subway after it floods because of the event. And his father dies in Cuba. They never hear from him again, but he was in Cuba when it happened, and Cuba ends up underwater. And it's just him and two sisters trying to survive in New York after practically everybody's already run to the safer parts of the world, and he's just kind of stuck there with his family trying to feed them and stuff. It was a very depressing book, and I cried a few times. I recommend it to anybody that wants to cry. It was well written, but very sad. Hello? Get the fuck over here. Come on. Or do I not need to bring you with me? Oh, I guess I can just lead you, actually. Horse. Okay, I can't lead you. Okay, whatever. Let's just go talk to him. I think I just need to talk to him. I don't know if I had to bring him over here.
What you boys want?
Heard
Book of psychological. Here's a couple of chapters that talk about masculine culture determining what drugs have been allowed into society versus which ones have been demonized. Yeah, those books, the ones packing your furniture, are definitely not on my reading list. I prefer listening to concepts like that rather than read them.
John.
I could see that. I only probably consider it on Audible for the same reason.
What are you? Cuban?
No.
But,
I don't like Cubans.
It's something that
That's
I feel like I should attempt to. Not that book specifically, though. That's a good place to start. But just more informational stuff.
He's funny. Ain't he funny,
on topics, because I feel like you get a lot out of a good story. Like there's definitely lessons to be learned and ethical, moral stuff that can really be brought out in stories like that.
I know
but
these horses.
there's definitely stuff that's actually tailor-made to give you information that's really good to read.
And I'll give
And good
you,
as just to be
I'd
a
give you
well-rounded person.
650 for 'em.
And that's something that I haven't really dipped
I was
into
told
very
we
much.
could get up to $5,000 for him.
And I was told the moon was made of ladies' tears. Only it ain't true. Not one little bit.
But
I like
Have
the
you gone
boys,
to the moon to see?
But I ain't got more than 700 on me. You want it, or you want to ride them fellers into town, and maybe someone there'll hang you.
We're gonna need more than that.
I ain't got no more money, Pop. Here, take it or leave it. Uh-huh.
all right.
You goddamn fool, Marston.
Ain't no one round here got $5,000, boys, but nice meeting you. See you boys again, I hope. Come on, yeah. Close the gate, Clive.
Feels bad.
Believed a yarn spun us by one of that Gray family, and imagined we was gonna be wonderfully rich. At the end of it, we felt like prize idiots.
Feels bad. You can sell horses to Clay and Clive at Clements Cove. They will pay more than a stable for stolen horses, but less for purchased horses. Wait, why are purchased horses cheaper? You'd think it wouldn't matter to them as long as they get a horse. I wonder how much it would give me for Artemis. Not because I'd ever sell her, but just because I'm curious how much a horse like that is worth in this time period.
Is it true about the bad luck?
I brought the Brothers Grimm fairy tales the other day. I guess my problem is I'd legit fall asleep. I think it has to be something you enjoy, or at least are interested in for, you know, you be able to get through it at all. I don't know, I've just been enjoying stuff like that. I have another book that theorizes lost civilizations that it will start after.
Thank you, Arthur.
That will start. Oh, that you'll start after. Gotcha. I also have another book I'm gonna buy called Ikage, which is apparently a practice the Japanese use to enjoy life more by taking time to be thankful for the little things. I think I've heard of that. It's just like a daily thing they do. What the Brothers Grimm? I feel like I've read some of the Brothers Grimm stories. Because, I mean, well, they're kind of the classic European stories that you'd see kind of portrayed again and again in cartoons and stuff.
Arthur.
It never really got me. Not as much as, like, Greek mythology legends. Those always got me because they were very violent and funny and dumb sometimes.
Now, you sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what
Most Disney movies are based on them. Isn't that mostly the older ones, though? I think newer ones don't dip into that as much.
We know more, ain't too much
Though I might be
harm
wrong,
in
I don't know.
wasting good liquor on sweating. So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawney a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay.
Apparently creepy? I have heard that the real ones are very creepy. I've only read a few of them if I remember right. Where did I even read them? I think I might have picked up a book on them in the library once as a kid. I read didn't really grab me, but you'll have to let me know how you like them. And if there are any in particular that you really like. Alright, Charles, we got stuff to do. Let's go.
Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Creepy ass stories, I know they aren't particularly long. They're not very long at all. They're mostly short stories. Would you ever just do a horror book? I've always kind of been curious. I don't think I ever would, because just the same reason that I'm not good at horror games. But I've always kind of been interested in like what the experience of reading a horror book would be. I feel like a horror book would probably fuck me up just as much, if not more, than a game. Former Fenian raider killed in gun battle. Alright, Imperialist is on the scrapped. Weird. Weird. Okay, we're going, Charles. And we're fucking going. Let's go. Ride to Trelawney. Nah, I kind of hate horror.
Where are we going? Dutch wants us to have a talk with Trelawney.
There's definitely, I can definitely see the appeal in horror for most people, but it just fucks me up too much.
Okay.
Like, if it would just stay in the experience, then that would be fine, but like, I see or play something horror related, and then I think about it literally for like the next 2 weeks. And that shit sucks. I just don't have a stomach for it. I'd like to try to develop a stomach for it, though. It's like, I get why people like horror. I just can't stomach it.
Dutch calls it.
No horror books. I mostly enjoy these for the legend aspects of them. What I enjoy the most about creepy things are just the legends that they based off of. History of these creepy things are based off of. That is pretty cool. I will say stuff like
Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
the one place that I kind of intersect with horror stuff that does really catch me is like legends and cryptids, especially. That kind of stuff I always find interesting if I'm seeing facts on it. I sent you like a whole list of cryptid facts a few weeks ago and like ghost story facts a while back. But those kind of things do interest me a good bit.
He's just a cockroach in fancy bridge.
Just because with that kind of stuff, it just really makes you think like, yeah, there could be a lot of explanations for why this thing is a thing, but also if it was real, like holy shit. Holy shit, that's kind of cool. I love horror. Oh, hey, Sam, and I keep doing it. Yeah, because you say you can't stomach it, but then every horror game I've tried to get you to play doesn't scare you. Well, here's the weird thing. I've actually talked to Mayuna about this before, too. But I feel like you have a very different sense of what a horror game is from me and Mayuna. And, like, I feel like the Alien Isolation stuff doesn't scare me. What was the thing that we were co-playing a while back? Which we should finish, by the way. That was a fun game. The space one with the things coming out of the thing. That stuff I feel like is just a little bit too on the nose. Like it's trying to attack me, and at that point I don't get scared. I just get bloodthirsty. And then there's the stuff where it's that, but you can't fight back because you don't have ammo, and that doesn't scare me. And because I can't fight them, I just get pissed. And it gets really annoying more than anything. But like stuff that does scare me, like, is, well, like Yuna saying, it's like PT, it's like psychological scares, and jump scares I think scare everybody. But that'll get me easy. But anything that's psychological, or like spirits and monsters and stuff that just kind of sneaks up on you, and just ugly stuff, body horror will fuck me up for weeks, and I hate it because that fucks me up in the worst kind of way. That's like not enjoyable to me in the least.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social.
But when it's like, I think it's just not scary to you because you're with other people. I don't know, because I feel like when we were playing Alien Isolation, like yeah, you guys were there, but you guys were also fucking silent as hell. Like if anything. The moments that I remembered that you guys were there made me feel awkward because nobody was saying anything, and you were just staring at me expectantly. But like once I get into a game like that, it doesn't really matter if there's somebody sitting next to me. If it's scary, it'll still scare me.
Ain't here, so where is he?
Let's take a look around.
But Alien Isolation had that kind of setup where like even in the scary moments, you just don't have enough. You don't have enough to like fight back. So on top of just not really getting me, it also just really pisses me off to have no other recourse than to keep hiding in ways that seem like they should be obvious.
This food's barely touched.
I do think I'd try Alien Isolation though, probably for like Halloween, just to see, because we also didn't get that far in. Like I think we stopped playing around the first few times that I saw the alien. So I don't know, maybe it gets scarier once it goes in, because I didn't really get to see the alien much. I just remember really fucking hating the goddamn robots that would never fucking die, but just very annoyingly and slowly follow you around. Common stock, read, put away. Because they legit, you couldn't kill them, you didn't have enough ammo to kill them, and yet they just really annoyingly and slowly follow you everywhere trying to kill you, and if they happen to catch up to you, they'd fucking like two-shot you. What are scary games to you then? PT was scary, and I never really played it. I saw bits of it and I looked away most of the time. Honestly, Visage was pretty scary. I was pretty legitimately scared in Visage. What was it? There's another one too. I didn't play this one, but what's that game where it's a painter and he's putting together a painting of his wife using fucking her body parts and like the Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear would have been. I couldn't have played that. That was scary. To me, it was a lot easier to watch. But if I had been there, I would have been scared. Cut once you get into the game, you can kill the robots. Cut once you get into the game, you can kill the robots. I don't know. Maybe I was just bad at killing them. But I fucking couldn't kill them. I kept running out of ammo before I could kill them, and then they just would follow me around, and it was really annoying. Because I remember, eventually I just started trying to scoot by them, which would work because they were slow. But also, if you fucked it up, then the goddamn two-shot you.
How's your tracking these days? All right, I guess. Well, lead the way then.
Alright, well, I need to focus here, so give me a second to reply to stuff.
I expect to see Trelawney staying in. No?
Because the tracks are still kind of hard for me to see, even with the game lighting them up.
You know, when me and Javier went down with Trelawney to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing. I thought you knew. That's his special talent. They could be 20 miles away by now. We can track them
20 miles.
Depends on how much you want to find them. Yeah. I still ain't sure about that. Yeah!
Wait, did I lose the track? Yep, I lost the track.
This way, Arthur.
Thank you, Charles. I'm glad somebody that can see is here. There they are. Yeah, sorry. I'll get back to the chat, I promise. Just trying to... Okay, here we go. Fuck all, it's called stream delay for different people once you get farther. It's like, oh, once you get farther. Okay, that makes more sense. It's actually the same. It's one of my fave horror games of all time.
Have you seen him?
Honestly.
We're looking for our
Was that steampunky one? I will say I didn't get very far in that one. I didn't play it. I was watching somebody play it, but it didn't really grab me.
You seen a strange sort of fella.
But I want to say I probably didn't give it the chance it needed.
Formal?
So, I don't know.
Sure. Formal.
Sorry, Kim late. Sorry, not Kim. Sorry you're late, I'm guessing. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the stream, bruh. Oh, on another, Oh, another one is, yeah, but... The Observer is made by the same people? Ow! Ow, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. I wasn't ready, but now I am totally ready. Beat him. Loot the stranger.
You stay there.
Holy shit, he had 18 bucks on him. What's up, stranger? It's the one Penguin didn't... Yeah, that one. Soma. Oh, Soma was cool. Soma was both scary and it had a really, like, interesting plot.
Tell me where he is.
Like, that's a really good combo for me because I'm a sucker for a good story, and Soma had a super interesting story. I was always sad you never finished that one, Penguin. The concept, the plot was interesting to me. Yeah.
Down the path there by
That's one that I would have considered playing if I hadn't watched it. Beat him just for the fun of it. And I guess I can fix you.
Let me see you again. You hear me?
The ending was so sad. I mean, technically the ending was good. The ending was a good ending. But it was also very sad. And that is one of the really cool things about it. Pat lead, brush her. She's getting on that Dorothy. Yes, it was good, but it was sad. It isn't my nature to not finish games. I know, it's the worst part. It isn't my nature to not finish anything, actually. You finish anything every once in a while, right? It was like... It was a bittersweet ending because like technically it was a good ending.
Come on, let's go.
But yeah, no man, it was rough.
Follow me. I think there's
That
a way
one,
around, so we don't have to go through the
games like
place.
that kind of give you the moral dilemmas and ethical dilemmas like that are
After you,
always super fucking interesting to me. And it had that amount of horror that the horror in Soma would have definitely gotten me.
good. What do you think they want with Trelawney? Could be any one of 100.
I feel like there's not as much horror in Soma though. It's almost more like a thriller with like horror sections. But that one definitely would have got me.
His own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk. He don't know where we're holed up though. At least I don't think he does. I don't know why Dutch.
Yeah, thriller. I would agree. Thriller, suspense. Yeah.
For weeks on end. He's got his uses, and well, loyalty matters.
You know, it's funny too. I brought up the whole horror topic to the guys at work, and the guys at work are kind of peripherally. A few of them are peripherally into games. They're the dudes that kind of just play Call of Duty and stuff like that. A few of them have gotten into more interesting stuff, like I think Assassin's Creed has come up once or twice. But I brought up the idea of horror games to them, and I'm like, have any of you ever played a horror game? Like, that stuff will really mess me up. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What did I even hit? Did I hit a pig? You attacked your horse. What do you mean I attacked my horse? The fuck? Maybe you should look into Pathologic too. I didn't see that dude you ran into either. Yeah, did I hear a pig squeal? Was there a guy and a pig there?
Way around, so we don't have to go through the Braithwaite's place. Yes, I've spent enough time there. After you.
Because all the other times it wasn't my fault. Only this time was also not my fault.
I'm good.
I don't know what I'm saying, but I say it's everyone else's fault and not mine. That's what I'm going with. That was a horse whinny. Was it? That sounded like a pig to me. I don't know. I've heard pork scream and that sounded like pork scream. Who the fuck you spell it? Whiny. Yeah, it's a horse whiny. Of
course.
I don't think I've heard of Pathologic too though. I forgot to say that.
Kind of. I guess Trelawney ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth.
Visage, I'd eventually try to. I actually consider going back to Visage was fucking me up though. And I also got I stopped playing because I got to a part where I just legitimately didn't know what to say, what to do. Because I think there was a part where there was no way to get light. I was out of lighters, I was out of candles because I'd been wandering around so much. And I hadn't found the stuff I needed to, and if you don't have light, you're just gonna go insane and die. Now I'm like, well, not only am I scared, I don't see how to beat this, so I kinda stopped. One of the games I have that I've never played. Oh. A game that I have that I haven't played yet but would like to is Subnautica 2 that you got me for Christmas. I haven't played it yet because I really want that game to just finish so I can play it. I really want to play that game. But I also don't want to do it while it's not done. Because like I keep hearing that the game is really, really good. But then it just has like a random roadblock because it hasn't been finished. And even though I did play Subnautica before it was finished, like I just wanna fucking dive in and go through all of it. And see all of it fresh for the first time. I'm very excited for whenever that game finishes development. But I'm guessing it probably won't be this year. I can't sleep today. It's a hard one. I remember Son no longer playing the game because of the same thing. He didn't know what to do next. Son? Son no Inger?
After that shack, this will be remembered.
Who's Son?
Put the man down.
Yeah, I feel like Subnautica is a game that's cool while you're playing it as it develops, but even cooler when you play it after it's done. Sean? Oh, Jack, right. Gotcha.
Don't worry, they won't be for much
longer. Look, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Go get them, Arthur. Oh, I remember this one. I was really bad at this.
Don't let them get away. Could have told them anything. They've gone into the cornfields. We need to flush
Oh, I heard you. Why did it just change?
I think I heard something this way.
I definitely heard something here.
You boys ain't leaving here.
Oh, fucking hell. Get the fuck off of me. There you go, bitch. I knew he was close by. Oh, I'll find him.
Where the hell are they?
Is that one of them? Good now. They're fucking rows. You can't hide that well.
Come on, where are they?
There they are.
Damn these sons of bitches.
I see ya. Get the fuck back here. Shit, there he is.
You're making a big mistake. God, sons of bitches.
Get over here. Finish him. Oh, no, you don't. Get the fuck out of here.
We got one more, Charles.
Okay, I think he's over here somewhere. Ho 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 ho! I thought I saw him in there. I keep seeing shadows. Where's this guy? This is where I found the first guy. Any birds want to let me know where he is? Thought I saw someone right there. Okay, probably not this way. Hey, listen, sorry, I just know you like Subnautica, so I thought you'd want Subnautica 2. That hurt listening to. Wait, what do you mean? No, I fucking love that you got me Subnautica 2. I can't wait to play that game. I just, that's nothing on when you bought it for me, dude. I fucking love that you got me that. Thank you so much. Because that's definitely a game that I was going to buy. It's just that I don't want to play it early, because I want to, like, experience the whole thing. Like, oh, dude, definitely don't think I'm saying it was a bad gift. I was so fucking happy to get that. I was just also hoping that it would, like, get done sooner. I kind of thought it would get done sooner since they have the experience and money of having made Subnautica 1. But that has nothing to do with you and the gift. Like, that was... I fucking was so happy to get that, dude. Absolutely don't feel like I'm not. Because I really, really am. I'm gonna go for tonight. Thank you for the stream. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ari, I didn't see that until now. But thank you for being here. I hope you have a really good night. I probably will only be going for another hour or so, too, so... I won't be missing too much. Where the fuck is this dude?
I see something on the ground over here. He's dumped his gear. Look around. He can't have gone far.
He dumped his gear. Okay, there was that one section that I thought looked like there was somebody on the ground.
You see anything?
Oh, fucking hell, what the hell?
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Be quiet.
Ooh. Charles, you fucking badass.
Come on.
That just sucks it's not finished.
You should have taken the money.
Dude, trust me, I considered playing it the day you gave it to me. Like, I was very much considering playing it because I did play Subnautica too when it was early access. But I wanna try to like make a nice defining experience with this one. And that has nothing to do with you or like the fact that it's early. It's just the way I kind of want to play it. But man, I am very happy that you got me that one. I don't want you to ever think that I'm not. Like, the first stream when I do play it will be dedicated to you. Because I fucking love Subnautica.
There he is. Take
$30 on that dude. But there was no way of knowing. Like, I honestly thought that it might have been done by now. I didn't think it was gonna take so long in development.
Should be the last of them. All right, let's go back for Trelawney. You all right?
I think I had to chase this guy around the first time.
Never goes easy, does it? Sure don't. Come on.
Very
Let's
close,
go see
actually.
How badly they beat up the slippery fish. I wonder how much trouble he's brought with him. Guess we'll soon find out. Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur. Our luck's held this long. We got out of worse scrapes than this one. So I heard. Sure. What's government agents and bounty hunters to us? I hope you're right.
You coming? Where you going? Oh, there you are.
Mr. Trelawney, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
What's up, Trelawney?
You okay?
Never finer.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunter. Attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell them?
Not much. I told them I was an intellectual. Come down here from Oregon, looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me. Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawney back to camp. I'll catch up with you. Okay. There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
I love those little monologue versions, sessions from Arthur. They're always so interesting. Very good insight into his world. Let's actually clean you up a little bit. Get off the horse. Okay. Hitch the horse. Just gonna clean her up a little bit. There we go. There we go.
Won't take long.
Oh, look at the fucking dust just clear off her entire body. It's a little weird how unrealistic that is. Arthur's just a boomer reminiscing about the good old days. It's true. Back in my day, there was nothing but trees here. Ah, God, I miss those trees. Specifically the ones that weren't here. Or aren't here. So what do we got going on? We got Hosea, and then we got Tanya. Trelawney. Tanya Trelawney, my favorite character. Friends in very low places. Trelawney needs to speak to you. Trelawney speaks so much. Let's go talk to Hosea. He speaks less, but to the point.
Good girl. Yeah.
Dead Space. That was the game that we were playing. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of off and on trying to figure out what the name of that game was that we were playing a while back. It took a while, but I got there. My brain takes very long roundabouts. Ah, fucking hell! Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus, what the fuck? Shit! Out of my way! Nobody that attacks me lives! Oh, hell. Sorry, you attacked me, so I gotta kill you. Who's left? You can shut the fuck up. How about that? Oh boy. Dude, that was scary. See, like I said, my horror is just jump scares apparently. Somebody shoot you in the neck? Who the fuck shot you in the neck? Put your goddamn gun away! Oh my god, are you serious right now? Why can't you put it away? I want to fucking pet my horse. Ugh, whatever. Who's this guy? Yeah, Dead Space 3 is such a disappointment. Was it? I was having fun. Even if it was kind of weirdly hard in some sections. I thought it was fun at least. I wouldn't have minded finishing that playthrough. Oh, the horror aspect. I mean... Yeah, no, I guess so. I was trying to see, I'm like, oh, was there a scary part that I could talk about, but nah, it wasn't particularly scary. Like, I guess it should have been scary, monsters attacking you and stuff, but... Maybe that one in particular was because we were together? I don't know. It was a fun game, at least. I do think that there is potential for a co-op horror game, though. It's just maybe that you need to be separated more. Like, that's why I was kind of excited for that one horror game that came out last year that was co-op. Because from the sound of it, it kind of separated the two players, and then you had to, like, come up and find each other. And I think that actually has a lot of potential to be scary. Especially if there's, like, monsters or spirits or ghosts or something, like, sneaking up on each character, and you have to, like, do stuff on each other's sides of the map to help the other one do stuff like that. I think that could be a very tension-filled and suspenseful type of game. Just nobody's ever done something with that.
Fellas, I have a meeting with Mrs. Braithwaite. My associates are already here.
You realizing you're listening to the ambient noises to figure out where the enemies are? Just threw necromorphs at you and kind of went with the opposite way of the OG. Oh, that's true. They just fucking came out of the fucking woodwork. You didn't really need to listen for anything because they were just coming at you in every direction all the time. That's weird that they didn't try to keep with that aesthetic a little more. Hello. Wow, these houses must have been so uncomfortable. Probably gets so hot.
Come in, sir. This way, sir.
Wow, I like the paintings on the walls.
A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice to see you again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Caliga Hall?
Yes, we can take care of that for you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you in a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
Fucking Gotti.
Hop on. I'll fill you in on the way.
No, I'm driving. Fine.
Fine. Alright, Jack. Get on up here.
Let's get out of here.
Also, Mahina, have you seen Jack uploaded today a Portal 2 co-op? He finished the story mode, now he's doing co-op with his girlfriend.
Everything I had.
That's pretty cute. I haven't really ever heard her at all, but she was really cute in that video.
and pull it clean out of his arse. The smug fucker.
Okay.
The smug fucker.
So what she got us doing at the
I haven't been on YouTube in what really? I've seen a lot of her actually. I guess I just haven't watched the stuff that she's been in. Maybe it hasn't been very interesting to me. But I did watch this one and she was very cute.
Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, just snotty out.
Oh, board games need to play on group separation. I also think a good horror co-op needs to mess with in-game voice chat. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah, something that'll kind of like just cut into make you play in-game voice chat and then make it like go out in certain areas. But maybe at the same time, oh dude, there's so much potential there. Because then you could have like maybe the other character can see what's happening to the one that can't speak to them. And maybe they can manipulate what's happening in the room to try to help them while there's some kind of force like messing with them. That would make it really fucking creepy. At least for one character at a time. Or both, if they just have no idea what's happening to the other one.
You just robbed their horses, too.
That was you? Jesus.
So...
Well, see, what I was thinking was maybe you have like walkie-talkies and stuff so you can talk. But then, let's say that it's a kind of, it's kind of a ghost thing. So, at points, you just, oh shit, sorry. Go backwards. Which is the back button? I can never find it.
I got a plan.
But at points like ghost, entity, whatever, it cuts out the mic so you can't talk to your partner. And I think having the ability to talk to them and then having that ability taken away is probably the thing that would make it more tense. If your microphone suddenly cuts out in a tense moment and neither of you know what's going on, that's going to be scary as hell. Maybe when you speak, it alerts enemies. I think they've made games like that. I think there was a game that came out a few years ago where like it would, I think it was made not for multiplayer but for streamers. And the more noise you made, the easily the creatures would find you. Yeah, I heard they haven't done well, but I mean there's potential there, I think. Especially for a co-op game, I think there would be more potential, because then it's not just the streamers trying not to talk on stream. I can't say I remember that one. You know what I thought was an interesting game? I don't know if I can't tell you what the name was. But there was this game where you play as a guy in a cave, and he's trying to get to the end of a cave. I can't remember what the plot was. I think he wanted to find a friend who had died in this cave. And what he made was a radar that would basically, the screen was black. And then he turns on the radar and it sends out a radar ping, like a sonic ping. And depending on the ping, it would basically, every time it pings, you can see the environment around you because it layers basically lines of sonic, I don't know what you'd call it, just like sonar over the map. And you could only see the map when it pinged. So you'd be walking in the dark for like a half second before a ping would come up. And then you get to see what the cave layout is. And you'd start running into like weird, just statues and torches. And where's that time to change the artist's point of view? Oh, I see. And that one was more suspense than horror. I feel like it could have gone a lot farther. It could have had like creatures showing up on the edges of the sonar or stuff like that. And it was more suspense of not knowing what was going to be around the next corner. But it was a really interesting way to do a game. This is what he works on, so it actually fits with the gameplay. Isn't it a game in the sewer where the person is blind and uses echolocation? No, this one that I'm talking about was specifically in a cave. I remember, for sure. Because there was a lot of stalagmites and stuff. I haven't heard of one in a sewer.
There was a thing at the saloon.
But literally, you'd never see like any kind of map yourself. You'd only see the sonar throughout the game.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop.
And then it made the really creepy, or really tense moments where, like, things would block the sonar, so you wouldn't know what exactly was behind it. And usually, instead of like a monster being there, it'd just be like there's a drop off here, so you could have died if you didn't wait for the ping around the corner to actually see what was behind this object. So stuff like that. But there's potential of like, maybe there's something there hiding, and if you're not waiting to take in the environment, then you're gonna run into some fucking shit. I'll have to find that game. I thought it was a really cool game. I think Jack played it.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here. Not as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
My people come from Scotland.
Is that right? And you and I are nearly brothers.
Nearly.
Just over here. Straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these deliveries coming in.
Yeah, and they said they was looking for more drivers in town. I jumped at the chance. I ain't never been a feather to kick a bit of honest work out of bed. So, you folks been having a hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. A bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage his livelihood. Disgusting.
Oh, dear,
Disgusting.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
Let me see if I can find
You don't
the
know
game
what
I'm
happened.
thinking of.
Just in there.
Right you are.
You can unload it here.
In here? Oh, the horse is like a swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's grand. Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money,
I'm supposed to knock the dude out.
fanciest places imaginable, eh? Okay. You can hold up in here till it gets dark.
Why is he bleeding? I snapped his neck. Let me see. I need to stop so I could
How you
do
getting
that
on?
quest.
Nearly got these things ready.
Vertical.
Okay. There's plenty of guards out there.
Is it
There's a lot of
lurking?
we should deal with things.
That looks like it.
You head over
Okay,
to the drop
enough
bar.
of that, Wendy's. But also, my boss bought me Wendy's breakfast today. Me and all the other dudes. Man, Wendy's breakfast is actually really good. Their new breakfast menu.
We light things up with these little fellas here. Thankfully, it ain't rained. And that old barn over there should
that's
go up
not
like a
it.
torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
It's very similar,
do it.
looking, though, I think.
Let's head out the back.
Oh, I didn't know that there were so many.
Once they get wind of us, there'll
Like their
be
lunch
no
menu, but
turning
more egg.
back, so
Yeah, I will say I tried it a few weeks ago where they have a breakfast baconator, and it's really just a baconator on smaller bread with an egg on it, and slightly spicy for some reason. But their biscuits are really good. I had a bacon biscuit with a really good egg on it, and then their fries are basically actually they're like Cajun fries. They taste a lot like the ones that you get from Checkers, which is really cool. I like those a lot. I'm probably gonna get that again tomorrow.
This one didn't. Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
Just let me deal with our friend here.
Okay. I think I remember this quest being really cool.
Come on. You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
Try to stay out of trouble.
Man, I'm really curious to figure out what game I was talking about too now. Because I remember the one I found was really fucking cool. The ending was actually more sour, what's the word? Bittersweet. I kept wanting to say sour sweet. That's not the right word. Bum, 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 doo, doo, doo. Just keep dropping that gasoline. Solemn? Yeah, you could say solemn. Because I think at the end... I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know if anybody here would actually ever play it either. But it's got a somewhat sad ending that is kind of a plot twist. I'll look it up next time I get the chance to not be... Run. Next time I get a chance to ride on my horse. I'm pretty sure Jacksepticeye played it, so I'll probably just have to look it up on him. It was either him or Markiplier, but I want to say Jack because I mostly watch Jack.
That's good for here.
Well, look at this guy. Stuck on a barrel. I've been there, bro. Run.
That should do it.
Gee, holy crap. I thought that tobacco plant behind me was fucking a person. Meet Sean at the barn. Okay. Okie dokie. That guy's coming my way. He could have seen me if he had a realistic field of view. But he doesn't, and that works for me. There's someone out there? Oh, there's Sean. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
Gonna be a...
Oof.
Or you give this a quick dousing as well.
Burn.
Go, Arthur. Light her up.
Equip fire bottles. Okay.
I'll give you first honors.
Alrighty. I'm gonna aim right for the dude.
Chuck it in there. Would you look at that? Now let's go light yourselves a fat cigar. Somebody shoot him already! I'll deal with these fellas. You ain't leaving here!
Come on, light up.
Not right now. We got company. Look out!
Gotcha. I'm here. Ah, fucking hell. Okay. Get hidden. Go. Got you.
There goes out right out of here.
You great white son of a...
Okay, hide. Hide. Yeah, and we're still kicking your asses.
The weapon we saw come in earlier. We missed the horses from that.
What am I shooting at over there?
This way. Oh, God, coming in. I got the right end. You're about to die.
No, you're about to die. Load.
Stay with me.
Let's stay with you. You're not going anywhere. Come on, reload. Got he.
This is a This is a goddamn mess.
Go this way.
Ow! How the hell can you see me? This is Sean, isn't it? Go, go, go! Go, go, go. God, this is cool looking. Actually, hold on one second. Map, not map. Whoa, I don't know what the hell just happened there. And give me a little bit of a yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's even better. Maybe a little bit closer. Get a little bit of that moon. Get your head above the flame so we know it's Arthur. Not bad, not bad. That's probably enough. Wasting my dead eye.
Maybe they haven't unloaded that camp yet.
They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing.
All right, come on, we'll take those horses.
Oh, aren't you the oh, we have to cut the horses free. What are these? A Shire, okay.
We did good, Morgan. We did good.
Right, but let's go.
Let's get the Fagouti. You coming? We gotta go. Why isn't this part of the field on fire? We can't have that. No, no. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna hit Sean. Oh, don't touch the fire. It's bad for horses, I'm told.
Oh man, up ahead.
I don't know, but I'm told.
I'm gonna watch these rocks.
Damn, he's stealing all my kills.
Straight out the main gate. Come on.
Oh god, I thought that was a fence and I was about to run right into it. Go boy, go! Go boy, go!
Jesus, that turned into a right party.
You call that a party?
That Braithwaite had got our money's worth, alright.
Let's just get out of here first.
Bye now. Escape with Sean.
That we did.
Quite a night.
Sure.
I kind of want his horse.
The fight Duchess put us into the middle of here.
I hope him and Jose are right and that there's some money at the end of it.
Well, what now?
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
No, I will not be going.
Later.
Probably go sell this horse.
Right you are, English. Another job well done, I'd say. Yeah.
I'm trying to quickly see if I can spot that game, because it's gonna fucking drive me insane. But no. Maybe I just had a fever dream and I made up this game. Try one last thing. Oh. It's called Scanner Somber. Yeah, there it is. I remember it being really colorful because like the sonar changes colors as it goes deeper or farther away from you. It's got a 9 out of 10 on Steam. That one's a really fun one.
Yep.
And a really cool looking game. Better than Lurking looked, from what I saw. Yeah, Scanner Somber. And what time is it? I probably have time to try out one more quest. Well, we'll see once I get back there. Looks like Micah and Josiah. Well, I don't want to fucking do anything with Micah. Let's go see what Trelawney's got going on. Oh, actually, if we're close, we could sell this horse. Where's the horse buyer, dude? He should be around here, right? Is that him? Yeah, horse hunts. Let's go to the horse hunts. See how much this Shire gets me. Come on. Range will be shown. Be able to call it. I don't even know where my horse is. Where did I leave it? Didn't I leave it at the Braithwaites? Will that horse come back to me? Oh no, it's at camp. I was to say, because that's fucking Artemis. Oh, that's fucking Artemis. And I was gonna be really fucking scared if I left her at the Braithwaites and then...
Damn drunk horse. Couldn't pay no attention.
You okay, bro?
Now stuff all over.
Goddamn drunk horses.
Yeah. Would you watch my cargo here while I go find someone to deal with this?
Sure.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the good karma. I'm probably just gonna loot this place and leave, though.
Boss gonna be sore about this tomorrow.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Good money for what?
Alright. Don't worry, I looked at it. It was really fucking safe. Definitely not gonna be any problem by the time we get back. Be nice if, Hey, we were close enough to call her. Sweet. So she'll hopefully follow us all the way up to the other place. Because it's gonna suck if I sell this horse and then I can't get back. Horse bonding, 1 achieved. Well, don't fucking bond with me. I don't want you. Come on, Artemis. I know you can catch up. Ah! Fucking hell.
If you don't take that mask off, I'll see it done myself.
Nah, I think I'm fine.
Come on, girl.
This is a strong horse, though. Didn't even fucking flinch. And I gave Artemis a chance to catch up. Good, good. Where is the horse fence?
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Hey, you're okay, girl. You're a girl? You are a nice looking horse, I will say. But I already got a heckin' strong girl horse.
Hey.
Play will only accept the horse you are riding or leading. Okay, well, can I lead it? Oh, do I need to take it into the horse fence? Never mind. I have to get close enough to you? 960.
Well, wagons left to pull, ain't you, darling? Yep, it's a deal. Careful, Clive. That's our profits now.
That was a pretty horse, I will say. 960. Hardly worth it, but I'll take it. Alright, Artemis, let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you for following me, Artemis. It would have been a long walk without you. What is that? Is that a white deer? Hold up. Bolt action rifle. Shit. Gotcha. Right in the head. I should use Deadeye more often for hunting. Tell me that's a perfect. What? Really? Okay, whatever. Whatever, I guess. I guess maybe you're supposed to use arrows for these. God, this thing is almost as big as you, but I have faith in you, Artemis.
Good haul today, girl.
Hey, who's on the lake?
Yeah.
Hello, friend. Okay, fuck you then. Okay. Should be near camp right along the riverside right here.
Yeah.
I remember this spot. Oh, by the river? Something good happen here? Arthur! I am busy, sir. I just need to sell this meat before I go over there. And I made you fall 2 times on your horse. Oh. I'm good. Glad we made some memories. I did pass by a house that we ransacked during our multiplayer stuff on the side of a lake at one point. Yeah, at some point we should revisit the online for this. I hear they've added a lot.
Good. We really needed this.
You seen the vid I made lots of memories. Yeah. This was still one of my favorite games to play with you because it was one of the only games where you would get more pissed at me than I would be at you.
Thank you, Arthur.
Big favorite. Yeah, let's start Trelawney's quest, I guess. Wasn't sure if I wanted to do that, but I guess I can. What's up, Mr. Trelawney? That's Kieran, fuck.
I won't miss that other place, that's for sure.
Keep your nose clean.
Wait, where the fuck is Trelawney? Oh, over here.
Why?
Well, I know you think I'm just some effete buffoon.
What?
A man of
Oh, you
words,
made lots of
not
memories with the
action.
load screen.
Hardly a man at all.
Well, I think
I made the same memories, and I caused a lot of those memories.
Oil
But
slick, but still
the rage from you was
I
fun.
think I found something interesting.
Yeah?
Have you ever robbed a stagecoach?
No, never. Well, who would have even thought? Of course I robbed a goddamn stagecoach. You know I have.
And what's the problem with stagecoaches?
The armed man attempting to put a bullet in your head?
Not quite. The odds. I mean, is it worth the robbing?
Sometimes.
I know. But, well, if you'd like to come with me, I can introduce you to a new best friend, and he's going to give you all the decent, robbable stagecoaches a hot-blooded degenerate could require.
Well, I could require a whole lot. Let's get...
Where's my heart? Oh, there she is.
Hello, Hosea.
I should really have a snack.
So where do we find this friend of yours? Rhodes. Because what can possibly go wrong there?
Well, lead the way and we'll find out.
You sure seem to have got about around here.
You know me. I like to make friends in low places.
How the hell you end up down here anyway?
I could ask the same of you. I have a few commitments over this way. Some expenses to meet.
Expenses? What expenses? Gentlemen's canes and rabbits to pull out of hats?
Among other things, I had quite a nice little business going for a while. Shares in a gold mining company. Excellent returns for the investor of a certain financial standing. Until, well, that unfortunate run-in with the law.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Thanks for disappearing on us during that Sean business, by the way.
I've done my part. Each to their strengths, dear boy. You know, you boys should really watch yourselves with those two families. This is a small town. People talk. I tried to mention it to Hosea, but you know how he is. Here we are. We can
If anything, he's usually the one that pays more attention.
I'll make the introductions, Arthur.
Where are we? The mail? I think I remember this was the mail, dude, right? Yeah. I don't know why he stopped us all the way over there. Man, I'm so bad about tying up my horse. My horses never leave, though, so I don't see the problem. Go to Trelawney. I don't want to go to fucking Trelawney. Bring Trelawney in here. Fuck. What? What do you want?
Come on. Hang back a bit and let me do the talking. We don't want to scare him off.
Well. That's very normal. Excuse me, sir. I like this tree growing right through the floorboards right here. More buildings should do that.
How you been?
I'm sure things will improve.
Sure am sorry to hear that.
Hello, Alden.
Hello, Josiah. How have you been?
Dandy. And you, friend?
Like I said, times are tough. My missus is a bad woman. Terrible woman.
They often are.
Fucking disgusting.
How's work, Alden?
Terrible. Wages got cut again. They reckon they just invented a new horseless carriage will be the end of us.
They've been saying that nonsense since they invented the wheel. The wickedness of bosses.
I know. My comrades here and I are greatly discouraged from the adequate fulfillment of our duty.
A discouraged man is no man at all, Alden. No man at all. My friend Arthur here has a present for you.
Oh, was I supposed to bring a present? I didn't know. Hello, sir.
Ain't you kind, sir?
Call him Arthur. He's one of us, a fellow man of distinction.
Okay, well, this is perfect timing. I think you'll like this one, Josiah. It'll be coming south down the River Road through Siltwater Strand.
Thank you, Alden. Thank you very much.
Oh, and Josiah, if you or Arthur are ever out Strawberry Way, ask for my colleague there, feller called Hector. He's also one of the, what did you call us again?
Discouraged men, Alden.
That's it, discouraged men. I like that.
Well, goodbye, Alden, or should I say, adieu.
Oh, adieu, Josiah.
What the hell was that?
Spectacular list of debtors that are from Mary. It's on my race. Oh, is this one special horse stimulant pamphlet?
But you might like to see that pantomime.
Sancho. Interesting.
River Road through Siltwater Strand, he said.
Okay.
I think I know a good spot to wait. Follow me.
Following you.
Okay, let's go. This way. Giddy up!
Giddy up. I think I need to have myself some cereal.
Simple as can be. Seems a lot of the station workers are in on it these days. Earning a pittance. The unions are whipping them up, so they want something on the side. Like he said, there, Strawberry. Could create a lot of opportunities for a man in your line of work.
I ain't sure about going back to Strawberry after all that market business.
Didn't sound like you left anyone alive to recognize you, so I wouldn't worry too much.
True enough.
Boy. All this trouble. You gentlemen are becoming quite the celebrities, aren't you? Soon you'll be on the front of a dime novel. And dead, of course.
We're hoping to be long gone before that. Dutch has a plan.
It's not a particularly good plan. It doesn't seem to be working out, but he's got a plan. It's up in his noggin. He won't let us see it, but it's there, apparently.
This is the spot. Okay, this should do.
Sure. Here.
Sure.
I'm hoping we won't need those.
Better safe than sorry. So what were you thinking?
Well, according to this, the loot is located in a strongbox, which is in the back. I'll put on a little performance, and you can scurry around, open the strongbox, and relieve them of their goodies.
And how do I open the strongbox without threatening someone to open it for me?
This should work.
And I can do this silently?
Well, I'm hoping complete silence won't be necessary. But you're going to wish you had your earplugs. This is Damson. Oh, very good, Alden, very good. Of course, if anything goes wrong, you can wave your guns around like you normally do. Hold tight. They'll be here soon. There it is. Right on time. Let's go. Keep your distance so they don't see you. And please leave that gun in its holster for once.
Alright, how far of a distance?
Yeah.
But you are going slow, they're gonna get away. Okay, there you go.
Yep. Easy now.
Hello. I hope you don't mind my singing.
Not at all.
I'm preparing for a show.
It's a free country.
Or a show!
Did you say a show?
It's a small benefit to an opera in Blackwater. Just
Mrs. Chester Damson.
Am I still following? Yes, I am still following.
I flatter, but
Stop the coach, my good man! Stop the coach!
Slow it up.
whoa! Miss Damson, why did you stop singing?
New York audience, they were rather cruel.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools who believe Westerners don't know anything about culture.
I couldn't agree more.
How do I fucking get close, though?
Could you? It's such a small show, but would you sing something for me? I'm looking for a soprano.
Okay, let's see if I can knock this dude out.
I don't know.
Miss Damson, you owe it to West Elizabeth.
Who's this feller?
Oh, nobody. God. Ow! Holy shit, he fucking yeeted me. How else was I supposed to... Maybe I should have waited, I don't know. Get the fuck off. Oh, don't mind me. I think that went exactly the same last time I tried this too. What should we get? Ah, God, I was hoping this would be like Assassin's Creed where nobody can see you if you're in a bush. But no, too realistic for that. Come on. Come on, Artemis.
You alright, girl?
How'd you do this one? There was a guy looking in the direction I was coming from. And he was right next to the box. I don't know, maybe he would have moved if I'd waited. Yo, I thought he was right here. Yeah. 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 Jesus, he is far as fuck away. And next time I play this, I need to try to go get that silver horse too.
You made quite a mess there, Arthur. My way would have been so much cleaner.
Well, your way was boring. But also, I didn't know what the fuck your way was.
Well, that didn't go exactly according to plan. How did we do?
Well, aside from all the shooting and getting shot at, we did fine. Here.
Thank you. Well, now, go see Alden from time to time.
Let's hope it goes a little smoother next time.
We always hope that, Arthur. See you soon!
It's always a hope. 750, that's not half bad. Oh yeah. Visit for information about coaches. Alright. Let me get back to camp. But that's probably where I'm going to leave it once I get back. I just like to leave Arthur at camp because it makes me feel safe. Makes me feel so safe. I didn't mark it, did I? Nope, I did not mark it. Did not put the mark where I wanted it to be. There it is. Okie dokie. I need to go and see if I need to go try out the Splatoon. Do you have Splatoon, Pangan? Apparently, they're doing a free weekend, and which is kind of weird. I don't know why they're doing a free weekend for that game now. It's so old, but I never got to play it, so I'm gonna go try out the free weekend and see how it's see how it's like. Because I ended up playing the first one for a little while. I played through the main campaign of the first one, and that one was fun. And I've always been curious about Splatoon 2, but man, for a 3-year-old game, it really doesn't go on sale that often. Which isn't super surprising because it's a Nintendo game, but, you know. I wish it did. I'd own it by now if it did.
Hey, who are you?
None of y'all beeswax.
It's me.
Alrighty. We home. Yep. That works. For sure. Can I clean you? I saw it light up. Come on. Come on. Quit shitting and let me clean you. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Okay. That is where we're going to leave it. So let me go ahead and save story. And yeah, tomorrow we'll probably play something or other. Currently unable to manually... What? Why? Is it already saving? What's happening? I mean, it probably auto-saved. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. We'll leave it there. But, yeah. Everybody that came out, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. Had a lot to talk about today, so that was great. And, yeah, tomorrow, more than likely, we'll be hopping back onto Assassin's Creed. And doing a little bit more of the Atlantis DLC. We'll see where everything goes from there. Probably hit this up on Saturday, since Penguin doesn't want to play with me Saturday. But hopefully we can play with him on Sunday. And that'll be the plan. But for now, I go. Later, everybody.